also, it's Kyle's birthday today, guys.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck? Kyle?
I
Okay.
had it in my calendar and I remembered it, and then I was like, something's missing of today, and I'm like, oh fuck.
We are live.
We are live.
Hi, people.
Hi, people.
Oh,
Is Rain watching Atlas?
I don't know. I will text him and let him know
Rain,
that
if
he
you're
is.
watching, I love you.
yeah, retweet.
I don't know you, but I really appreciate you.
Retweet.
We appreciate the fans that we have. The olive
I just-
to Maddie, Alton, and Rain.
I crave
Hey,
attention
I
and
was-
validation.
I was half a fan last time because I was watching this.
That's true. Eli did message me, I love Reefer halfway
I
through.
do love Reefer.
I love Reefer too, but it's nice on a Reefer night.
Icarus Tyree character, like, the mood is saying these one-liners that don't really make any sense but slap.
It's a fun ass time. God. What do I got for tonight, guys?
Yeah, I plugged us on my TikTok, but
Right.
I don't know what that will do or will not do. I'm also going to.
You are TikTok famous.
That is not true,
Yeah.
but
It's
I
not
did
like
hit
TikTok.
10K.
10,000 more TikTok fans than I do, so.
That's
yeah,
a lot of people.
congrats.
Hello.
What? Yeah. Thanks,
Hello,
Trin.
people. Thank you. Would you like risotto?
Us? I just ate, thanks.
I wish I could feed you. I wish you were all here and I could feed you risotto.
I also wish
I
that.
wish I was here.
Go on with your urban whatevers.
Shadows, baby.
Mom, I don't always wear this hoodie. Okay.
Wearing this blazer makes me feel like I'm in a job interview. I'm gonna swap to the leather jacket. You're valid.
That's fair.
I'll be right back.
I know how to rotate a PDF, but I can't.
Shut
rotate
up.
this
I
one.
did have a job interview today.
Oh, how'd it go?
To be an orientation leader at Hampshire. I think it went well, but it was also with an older person, and I can never judge how they feel about me.
Fucking mood.
I have no idea what any person older than 40, I have no idea how they feel about me, and I never will.
I have finally colored pens for all of my PCs, guys.
Also, okay, hold on. I need
That's
to figure
for
out.
Dante, that's for Julius, that's for Wyatt, and then that's for...
Oh, okay. I forgot what move I had taken last time, and then I remembered.
We got our players in here. Okay.
Oh my god, I forgot where we left off, and I don't know how I forgot where we left off, but I forgot where we left off, which is
We'll get there.
bonkers.
Ghibli, you forget where we left off?
What?
Oh, it was. You won't be forgetting for long.
Oh, you won't? Yeah. All right.
I'm so stressed
Hello.
out.
Maddie just said wait.
Wait. I don't wait for anybody.
Can you hear us, Maddie?
Be faster. We
Can
left
I
at the
have
fall
the
of
cur-
coin, bro.
Can I have the curses?
Maddie!
Honestly, I think it's beneficial for everyone if we do get a rehash of the prophecies.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice.
You want a rehash of the prophecies?
I have one of them written down.
What? Did you make a Pinterest board?
I did
I'm
make
sure
a
that
Pinterest-
link would be great if I could click it. I can't though. So
Let me try sending it again.
major. No, like I can't click links on Zoom, and I can't copy things from the chat. So the
Well,
link
Maddie gets
probably
the
works.
full
I just can't
prophecy,
access it.
so-
Icarus Tyree can't. This is a really sexy Pinterest, Eli.
Thank you.
We have Dante's Pinterest. I love her.
I can send it to you personally.
I'm making a Pinterest board, but I haven't. I need to play him one more time and get a real feel for what he's like.
I should though. I
For,
make aesthetics, but it's just.
Oh, we could definitely do a B team run soon.
Because then Julius's Pinterest is super easy. It's just a bunch of harnesses and then K-pop boys. And that's it.
Pinterest was pretty easy to do.
Maddie, I'm
My
sending
favorite
it to you.
Pinterest is probably the twins. Zambezi and Yukon. I'm proud of their Pinterest
Can
board.
you shoot me that, bro?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Yours Pinterest board is very good. That's what I'm proudest of.
I'm proud of Simon's Pinterest board. Anyways,
All like
okay, cool.
hands and marble statues.
do we want to do a quick intro kind of a
Yeah,
thing?
and then
Hello.
change our names if you
I
are.
think it's proper
Oh, yeah.
form.
I gotta change my name again.
Oh shit.
I will change my name, and this time I won't forget to change it back before class so Dr. Kobe doesn't see me entering the Gov 100 as Wyatt Moran.
Alright.
I mean, it could be weirder.
It could be.
It could be weirder.
Yeah.
I was really careful to, after Mamma Mia, change my name away from Tanya.
Yeah.
Tanya
What?
Horny.
Are y'all ready for this?
Yes.
Y'all ready for this?
Okay. Hello. I have to miss. Okay. Hello. My name is Janine. I am the sweet MC of this Urban Shadows campaign called New Paxton. Well, that's what the city's called. I'm the MC. Urban Shadows is a Powered by Apocalypse is a game. I'm gonna introduce. I'm gonna let the players introduce themselves. I'm basing this off the Atlas, whatever side you're on. You can start us off.
On my screen, you're not pointing at him at all.
It's me, so.
My name is Atlas. I use he and they pronouns. I am playing tonight I will be playing Julius, who is a human, but he's aware of all of the fantasy shit, and he works for vampires, and his not boyfriend, they haven't DTR'd, but they're kind of being forced to by a fairy right now, hates vampires, and he's a demon, so that's pretty sexy. Speaking of, Louisa.
Hi. I'm Louisa. I'm playing Landon, who is a tainted, which is basically he made a deal with a demon to get his fun powers. He's a lawyer by day. Maybe he will eventually be a professor by night, but he's kind of a PI, vampire hunter. He does a lot of things. He's very brooding and bad at expressing emotion, which should be fun for this upcoming segment. Speaking of vampires, to my side.
You're gesturing to nothingness for me.
You're gesturing to
Yeah, you're gesturing to the void in my...
My name is Icarus. I use they them pronouns. I am playing Dante, who is a vampire and is very important to me. 3 words to describe Dante: 80s business bitch. And she owns a radio station called WZRX 103.6 The Web, so tune in for that shit. She loves eating people.
Speaking of eating people,
Let's toss
because
it
I
over to
also want to
Eli.
make a fun connection.
Eli, I love you.
I love you too. I'm playing a human hunter, but more like mercenary, named Wyatt Moran. He's fun. He has a lot of large guns. He just operates for money and money alone. He's very sexy and good.
So, those are our characters, and once again, I am the sweet MC, Janina Cento. We're gonna start off with do we got any questions, y'all? No? I can just...
And this is Urban Shadows. If you want to know more about it, go look it up.
It's
Or guy's head is spinning.
a really fun
Go and
system.
look it up.
Oh my god, are we gonna do the beginning of session shit?
We are gonna do the start of session. Let's do, I'm just gonna roll to see who's going. I'm gonna roll a d8. Let's start with this is your first... I'm not gonna start with...
Don't start with Eli, because it's Eli's first beginning of session move.
Yeah, thank you. Please don't.
Dante, who do you trust the least?
That's a tough question, because now I'm hanging out with 2 whole vampire hunters. I think I trust Wyatt the least, because
It's fair.
they would both kill me in an instant, and to be fair, Landon does want to kill me, but I know, he's not a wild card the same way that Wyatt is, you know?
Yeah.
Kill you if someone paid you to kill me. I don't
I don't trust him, but I feel like I can read him slightly better. I know what he's going to do a little bit better.
Wyatt, could you pick a faction for me? So,
Faction to do what with?
just
pick
pick a
one, Danny.
faction.
Knight, because Dante's a vampire.
Mark
Because Dante's a vampire. Good enough reason.
did.
Alright, and then, this is...
No,
this is still...
I'm the one who marks Knight.
you're the one that works late. This is still on Eli.
Still on poor Eli to start.
Yeah.
So
So you shouldn't have picked me first because I knew it was fine.
I feel like a lot of people will be picking.
no, you guys would have all picked Wyatt anyways. So what I need you to do is come up with a rumor about the Knight faction. So currently, stuff that we know right now, lots of the major leaders of the Knight faction are injured from a gun, from being attacked in a bar, from the club. What else do we know about the Knight faction?
Werewolves are offering people sanctuary.
Werewolves are-
Bloodsport's going under, baby.
Yeah.
This part is- you don't know that. Really, kind of. They are.
Well, that's a rumor.
Pretty close.
So
People have been forgetting about it.
Yeah, we know people have been, and like regulars have just been disappearing.
yeah, so come up with the rumor. You can even make something up out of nowhere. They've done it to me before.
Completely unrelated.
Who, me?
You did a good job. You're great at this.
Thank you.
You are great at this.
Love you, Jen.
We love you.
Rain cannot watch the stream, but wants to make it clear that they will watch later and that they love you very much and good luck.
Good,
Rain, when you're
good.
watching this is for you.
This is all for you, by the way. Secret.
The whole thing. We've been doing this entire campaign.
This isn't for all the people who are currently watching, Maddie. This is just for you. And this one's for you, Maddie.
So Wyatt, do you got a rumor for us?
Oh, me? I thought Icarus was coming up with the
No, that's how the
That's
game.
you, baby.
Here.
Oh, okay. This is just going to be the first thing that pops into my head.
Perfect.
Bloodsport is running an underground drug smuggling operation.
That fits into our plot, my friend.
Eli not knowing anything about our plot. Thank you.
Remember that time Eli just went, "Isn't your name Coin?" And then the best moment of the campaign happened.
Second best moment of the campaign.
You're right. I forgot about Dance has never been. Will I stop bringing it up?
Trying
No.
to flirt with you.
All right, Dante, can you give us a sweet roll?
Oh, right. I roll
And you roll with Knight, baby.
with Knight, which is good because I have 2 in that shit. That would be a 12.
All right.
Damn.
You get either a debt on someone in that faction, a useful piece of information, or equipment. I believe. I'm gonna double check that.
I
That
think
seems
so.
That seems correct.
God, I've got so many debts on my table, but debts are sexy. I would like useful information, although every time I do that, I feel like I don't get anything.
Yeah.
I have here written down the word. Oh no, that's his mom's name. Okay. Her
I need to get a piece of equipment at some point.
Anyway, I would like a piece of information.
You know the street corner that they are mostly dealing at.
Beautiful. I love it.
You pick the name.
It's at the corner of Sixth and
Ninth.
Shh.
Isn't it
No,
69?
I'm kidding. It's the corner of 6 and Bellevue.
Overview.
We're into it. Louisa, this is a powerful look.
I mean, it always is, Louisa.
Where's my-
You got the clothes on.
High five.
Never too far out of reach.
All right. Wyatt, who do you trust the least?
Probably Landon.
That's fair.
All right,
Because he's been
Landon,
the most weird and aggressive.
That is completely fair.
Landon, pick a faction for me, please.
Let's go wild.
Let's go wild.
I feel like just Eli, I would start thinking up some rumors just because the way I think
I'm
it's
probably gonna pick Dante just so it's not 3 Eli's.
sexy.
And
I'm
I'll
definitely
think of
going to pick you, so think of a rumor.
Okay. I also have sexy fingerless gloves.
Okay,
So,
so Eli, you're going to have like a chart with the 4 different factions on it, and when you hear me say mark this particular faction, mark that down. And once you have all of those filled out, you get another advancement. So can you mark wild for me? Because
yep. And I got a 9. No, I got an 8 because I have a -1.
Okay, so you got. Wait, we don't need to roll yet.
I haven't made my rumor yet.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No, so currently what you are doing is just marking wild.
Yes, I did that.
Okay, cool. Did my rumor, Landon?
Rumor. This is completely a rumor. It doesn't have to be true. The Moon Court and the Storm Court are fighting with each other right now over something.
Whoa.
Who knows?
Crazy. We love the Storm Court, and we love that I have no idea anything about it, but I do owe my Monarch a debt as Reefer.
Ugh,
I use magic.
I miss Reefer.
He's always there in our hearts.
Stand that boy.
Check my lore for the Storm Court. Yeah, give me a sweet wild roll for me, please.
Me?
Eli?
Okay,
Wyatt?
yes. I'll roll again. Oh, that's worse. That's a 6.
Rip.
Someone got caught flat-footed.
You caught on a miss. Oh, that's fine. We'll get to that.
Ooh.
I love.
I hate being
my
stuck in the
rumors come in
Feywilds
everyone.
with someone who got caught flat-footed with the Fey.
My note is just we'll get there in a circle around it for that. All right.
Listen, the Moon Court owes me a debt. I feel okay there. Faye?
All right, Julius. Who do you trust the least?
Who's
It's
to
me, I know it's
say?
me.
It's Wyatt.
All right, pick a faction, Wyatt.
No, not mortality. Power.
I win. Bingo.
Did you just get all of them, baby?
Yes, I did.
Y'all, with 4 people, you guys can get through every single faction if you wanted to.
I
If
think
we
that's
like
probably
planned
fair.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing though, because you only get like 1 per. So if I get unlucky and they just pick night every time because I'm a vampire.
Yeah, Landon
So-
currently has 1 thing marked. That's because I've been playing 3 people.
So,
That's valid too.
Julius,
I got mine last time. So
you can start picking an advancement if you would like. Sweet Wyatt, what do you got for us as a rumor?
Here's my rumor. Based on nothing. Deputy Smells is having an affair with some random wizard in the city.
Ooh.
With what?
With a
Some
random wizard.
random wizard in the city.
Fun.
Not Miranda, but some random wizard.
Okay. What? This would be so much better if I was playing Orion.
Yeah, it would. You know the drill. Julius, what's the roll that you got there?
With power?
Power.
7.
7. You're neck deep in it. You owe someone in that faction a debt, and someone in that faction owes you a debt.
Sexy.
You're neck deep in Deputy Small's affair.
I was just thinking that.
Can't wait for this to be the reason that O and Julius meet.
Probably. Let me go pull up my list of names real quick. All right. So let's say you. Oh wait, I have a wizard. What am I doing? I'm a dumbass. Some characters that I
Same wizard
created.
that's having an affair.
Listen, if I
Yo,
owe
is it
Miranda a
Professor
debt,
Bruno?
I'm fucked.
If Deputy Smalls is shacking up with Professor Bruno, That'd be powerful.
This doesn't have to be true. I made it up based on nothing because
So, you owe Blaze, and Deputy Smalls owes you.
Oh, cool. Now now I owe Deputy Smalls and he still owes me. No. Yes. Wait. Yes. I owe him one, he owes me one.
is that the third person that Deputy Smalls owes one among the people?
Oh. Deputy Smalls owes so many things.
Remember when Deputy Smalls hit me with his car? Wild.
Yeah. Also, remember when Deputy Smalls saved your ass?
When Deputy Smalls saved one of my character's life and ended the other.
Alright, last but not least, Landon, who do you trust the least?
Honestly, I wouldn't know who to pick between Wyatt and Dante, but Ike hasn't gone yet, so we're gonna go with Dante.
Alright.
Everyone trusts me so much.
Listen, we're stuck here for you. Bro, you're the Ulysses here.
It's true, you
Why
are
do
the
you listen?
I feel like, you know that one Try Guys episode where he's like, am I the...
The clitoris?
But instead it's, am I the Ulysses? Ulysses is the clitoris of our mage group.
Alright, pick a faction.
I mean, I was just gonna round it out even, like, and do mortality, but I can't think of anything because mortals are boring.
Valid.
Just don't pick power.
Yeah, no power. It's mortality, baby.
Okay.
My rumor is that there are a bunch of real.
Another group of teens.
No, it's a bunch of really old people that have been in affairs with immortal beings.
Why are we so horny tonight?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, fuck. That's what I said though, so that's what it is. 'Cause fuck you.
No, that's completely
Yeah,
valid.
I'm halfway writing it. You could change it if you want.
I'm not worried about it. It's
Okay.
fine. I just, they need some action too.
Can't wait for Landon to get caught flat-footed in the affairs of the elderly.
Give me a sweet, mark mortality for me, and then give me a sweet roll.
Okay, Landon, I rolled a 6, but I think I have a +2 in mortality. Ain't that sexy? So
Yeah.
that's an 8.
Saved your ass.
Yeah.
You're not deep in it. You owe someone in that faction a debt, and someone in that faction owes you a debt. You have like nothing in mortality. All we got is the Neverlanders.
Yeah.
Pourquoi?
Young
And
as
Julius
fuck.
and Wyatt. But,
I mean, it's a good paladin shield. Forgot about that.
yeah. Atlanta.
Not Atalanta.
You love how I
Rip
didn't say a rumor
Atlanta.
so much as just a concept of people. So they could be doing whatever. They could have a support group. They could have a tea. There could be a bunch of really, really old prostitutes.
Let's say you...
Specifically for
Everyone's
immortals
taking
who
a
wanna
whole
be
Yeah,
someone in their own
specifically for immortals who want somebody who's their maturity level.
age. Yeah, like what we do in the shadows.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
You have a mutual debt with Cora.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, because we haven't met any old people yet. Except for me, old man. Well, not old man, old woman. I don't know.
Alright.
Oh, because you're a vampire.
Yeah, because I'm like 70 something. So old.
Shout out to the fact that Julius owes me 4.
Julius owes you 4?
XOXO Gossip Girl. I think you owe me 1.
What?
I think you
Yeah,
owe me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wild.
Y'all ready for this shit?
Okay.
Okay.
I owe everyone here but Landon, so that's fun.
Ready?
Yeah, I have no debts with Dante.
Alright. Oh my god!
Okay,
A
but-
thing that we forgot to do for the last one was, if at any point you players feel uncomfortable with the topic, please X on the screen for me. Thank you. Even if it's the slightest thing that's just uncomfortable to you, please say something. We will move out of the way. We want to make sure that everyone is comfortable who is playing. People who are watching. Trigger warnings. I don't know what the ones are going to be for this session. They happen.
Probably
We curse.
drugs, blood, violence, all the good sexy stuff.
Yeah. Did
Homosexuality.
Shitty exes.
shitty X's.
Better
Really
exes.
shitty exes.
I'm trying.
Shitty
No,
exes,
it's-
really shitty exes. Kinda okay, kinda exes.
Listen, Janine,
Simon?
I told you he was, like, I love what you're doing with him, but also he did try to kill me.
Yes, understandable.
Rip.
Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so a little bit of a recap of what happened in our last session. Julius got sucked into the Feywild, and Julius's two friends, Landon and Dante,
My
were
two
like, okay,
Only two
you.
friends.
Just his two friends.
let's be honest here. You also got Alicia.
3.
Alicia's not doing too hot right now. So two friends who are like able to go
2.5.
able to go to the Feywild to go rescue him. The thing is that y'all didn't know how to get yourselves to the Feywild. You guys got introduced to Wyatt, who is a hunter who knows his way around the Feywild because this is his court that he serves.
Among other things.
So you guys get yourselves to the Feywild. Julius isn't doing too hot in the Feywild. He's been there for what,
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
now?
Mm-hmm.
Been there for 3 weeks. And everyone it's only been 2 days for everyone else. You guys meet Julius, who's recovered, for the most part. And you guys get there, see Simon, and you're like, cool, could we leave? You guys are stuck there until the full moon in 2 weeks.
Yay.
Bottle episode. Ew.
So that's where that is what you guys got yourself into. Then someone dropped a word, someone dropped a name, Coin, which the two royalty, Simon and his mother, and their mother.
Callista.
Yes.
That's the name I have written down.
Left the room and
And locked us in.
locked you guys in. Then you guys were reunited with Breland. I have trouble saying her name. Breland. Who then goes really fangirl about the prophecy and spills tea about our sweet Julius and Landon.
A couple will join with the fall of coin.
God, it was
A
kind of
couple
obvious every time I
join
think
with
about
the
it.
Fall of coin.
But it's a different couple. It's actually Wyatt and Dante.
It's
God,
because
he's
they
such a
spend so
cougar.
much time like shacking up and having romantic moments that we're like, we deserve that too.
You know what? Fuck you guys.
Yeah, and that's what you missed on New Past and Urban Shadows. You guys are in a room. Breland legit calls you out. What do you do?
Blush. Look down.
My leg, like, shoot, like our knees are touching, and I almost called him Lee. Julius, like, shoots up to attention and is just like, that's such an interesting hunch.
You want to do a move for me? Give me a second. Give me a second.
He is red. We
Yeah,
love
you
to
guys
see
are-
it.
You guys are
Man
so
is making eye contact with Nova.
The void.
Did I do something wrong?
No, how is the tea? It looks scrumptious.
It's very hot.
Did the room increase in like a matter of a couple seconds, or is it just over there at the couch?
I wouldn't know. I'm cold-blooded, baby.
So did someone tell you that's what the
I run warm, so actually I would love to get some fresh air. Is there? Could I? And then like Landon like kind of stands up and tries the door.
It's locked, kid.
Why are we locked in?
Excellent question. It's not like we can go anywhere.
Can you let us out?
She walks over to the door and tries to open it. Nope.
How'd
Okay,
you
bye.
come in
And she
here?
goes out the way that she came and just closes it behind her.
Breelyn, can you not? And I like run and I'm like, damn it!
Is there any way to follow her through? Like, how big is it?
It's like a panel, like it's a panel that you guys could fit in, but it seems that like when you try to open it, that you as mortals from the mortal realm cannot get through it. He has quotes around mortals. Y'all aren't mortals,
Yeah.
you know, but like mortal. This is like a.
Damn it.
Not
Fuck. What? What should we do?
Maybe you should take the opportunity to talk things out, discuss your feelings. It seems like that's very necessary here.
I'm feeling like you should shut the fuck up. Discuss, or actually, I don't really want to hear it. Now let's discuss how to get out of here.
I mean, if I could probably break this door down, but are we at that point?
You
Are
guys
there
want to
windows, or is it
assess
just the door?
situation?
Yeah, let's assess the situation. Let's
You
do
guys want to do
it.
an escape situation, or do you guys want to examine the room a little bit more?
I'd say, at least Julius is examining.
Yeah.
Examine it? Okay. Roll with wild for me.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll let them do that.
Can I try to examine the situation, like, based on what I know about the moon court, like,
That's a 7 for me.
but like what I think they'd be doing, what I think.
So the way that this would work, Eli, is just it's a faction move, and it's just investigate a place of power, and then I'll give you the information that you would know from that role.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm less trying to investigate the physical room and more wondering, like, based on what I know about them, what I think they're doing.
Yeah, so that's the cool thing with investigate a place of power. It is kind of the same gist of it. Yes.
How do I cash in a debt?
That will be. There's multiple ways you can cash in a debt.
Specifically, if I were to cash in a debt on Simon.
I've got one of those too.
Cash
I
in
also
the
have one of those.
All right, let's do the
Yeah, let's go step by step.
first. So, what are the rolls that we got?
6.
7.
6.
Woohoo! Leading the pack.
You.
We love a
Landon
mixed
is the
success.
only one that can mark wild. 'Cause
Oh
you
hell yeah!
hit barely.
One more. Cool.
So, as you examine the room a little bit more, you notice that it's slightly changing its way of like being. So every so often, like you would look in the corner and like what was like very bright would go very dark, and then like that's all you can assess from like what kind of room you're in right now. Cashing in a debt. Okay.
I never failed at making this.
Louisa, is Landon immortal?
Urban Urban Shadows is really distinctly unclear about a lot of the rules of their. I
Sexy.
think he aged like normal. I think he's.
We should have discussed that. That was another. thing.
Just inquiring.
I think he mostly acts as like, because demons, like, the whole point is like at the end they get to claim shit, you know, like, so he's gotta die. I'm assuming, like, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's gotta.
Yes, I put Esquire this time.
Cashing in a debt. The different things you can do. This is on page 66 if you have the player's handbook out.
I do.
So, answer a question honestly about their faction. Make an NPC answer a question honestly about their faction. Introduce you to a powerful member of their faction. Give a worthy or useful gift without a cost. Erase a debt they hold on someone else. Give you a debt they have on someone else. Or give you a +3 to persuade them. Choosing before the roll. You have to choose before the roll.
Cool. Once we see Simon again, I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Landon, this is another thing. Landon, when you do go towards the fireplace that is there, it looks like instead of it's going up, it's going down.
This fireplace is going down. Is the smoke rising?
There's no smoke in it.
There's no smoke. I'm gonna put my hand into the fire because I'm a demon, and I feel like I'm not gonna. Like, is it?
But
fire?
it's magic. What if it's
No,
magic fire and you
it's-
get burned?
It's like this blue kind of a fire, but like when you put your hand in it, it like moves away from you.
This is strange. Does anyone have a coin? No, never mind. And Landon takes out like a little penny and kind of tosses
Coin?
it down the fireplace and sees what happens.
It goes up.
Big is the fireplace?
Normal size fireplace.
Could we fit in it? Is my
I
question.
was just thinking that.
Let's escape through the fireplace.
Do you think we should try to climb up the fireplace if it's magical fire that doesn't burn people?
I think this is.
I am not
One, we don't
climbing up a
have to burn people.
fireplace.
I'm not people. 2,
Well, let's see. And then Julius is gonna stick his hand in the fire. Does it burn
I mean,
me?
I feel like Landon would grab your hand and prevent that.
Well, we have to find out some way. Do you want to, like...
I'll stick my hand in the fire.
Like,
That's something Landon would let happen.
He's too busy stopping Julius to even give Wyatt, like... Wyatt just kind of goes for it.
You feel an excruciating pain, but do not take damage, and then it goes around your hand.
Well, it definitely hurts, but I don't think anything is wrong with me. We could theoretically climb up the fireplace if you guys could put pain.
My question is just, are we
No.
in the first place? Because if it's 2 weeks till we can return, I don't want to anger our hosts.
Mr. Pierce makes an excellent point.
Should we just wait this out?
But we don't know what they're returning with or why the door is locked.
That's true and fair.
Hear a knock on the door.
Come in.
If someone's coming in, Landon and Julius were like this, and Julius is gonna step away. Like, very pointedly be like,
So it's Simon. Your rooms are ready.
What was that all about?
And just walks away.
I'm gonna follow him. I want to know what that was about.
I follow him out too.
yeah. I mean, also we have to, because
Also,
our
we
rooms
gotta-
are ready.
Leave the goddamn room, yeah.
Excuse me. You contracted me to do a favor for you, and now you lock me in the room along with these fine people. I think we deserve an extra.
You're having a little bit of a problem.
Okay.
we might have some unwanted guests right now, so we just wanted to make sure you guys were safe in a secured location. Please hurry up.
What kind of unwanted guests?
Excuse me.
Simon,
Progressively, you guys see more guards just kind of like coming around you, but they aren't looking like they're going to attack. They're looking more like they're protecting you guys.
Is there a fight? Someone in danger?
Simon, are you okay?
I will be fine, and please call me Staluna when you're here.
Sorry, Saluna.
What kind of unwanted guests are we talking?
Y'all can. Who wants to like lead the conversation to do a figure someone out?
Is this with
I can
Wild?
try.
Is it with
Is-
Wild or is it with...
A figure someone out is with mind.
Okay,
No.
I have...
That's not me.
I
can
have
try.
one, and I also know Simon, and worst case scenario, can use my debt on him to figure someone out.
I think that's
Sure.
good.
I also.
Oh,
feel
or
like
just
that
ask
makes
him
sense.
questions, right?
Figure someone out.
For...
It's a normal. It's
No, but
46.
for a debt, I can make him answer questions,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, this is true. I have a debt on him. But
I also have a debt on
it
him.
feels weird to bring that specific thing up.
Yeah,
It's like,
answer a question
I was-
honestly about their faction. I won't use it yet, but I have that, so
"That was
that's...
your piano."
It just makes sense that I would go ahead and... Saluna... Who's here?
It would be an. I would describe them as a sister court, but also, you know, those sisters that just want to kill each other?
Yes.
All
Are-
right. So
are-
you have.
Is everyone safe? Do you need help, or can we do anything? You've been so kind to me for 3 weeks. I just want...
Just sit tight. And then,
Wait. I had a question for him too.
yes.
All right, so you have some enemies from another fake court. That's understandable, but that doesn't explain why you locking us in the room was triggered by something that one of us said. If this is simply about a feud between you and another court, why did you lock us into the room after we said Julius's work name? How are we related to this?
Did you know about that?
I've only ever heard you called by that name.
Not you. Saluna.
There are certain ways you can summon the other courts here. And the unwanted guests are sometimes ways, or other statements said, especially if a prophecy is said in our domain.
Did you know I was part of the prophecy when you...
No.
Not you.
My prophecy. I told you my entire prophecy. That's all I know.
I know.
Please don't say your prophecy again. Thank you.
I won't repeat it. Staluna, did you know?
I only know bits and pieces. Luna only gives me some information.
You're working with Luna?
Not by choice.
I mean, who is?
Is
Who's
anyone?
Luna is a wizard who runs the Fairnell Academy, which is the school that's starting up.
She's my least favorite person.
She's having
fun
like
and
her
sketchy.
Decibel Smalls.
I have not played Luna in a hot bit, and I miss playing her.
She ghosted Miranda, rip.
Were you not going to tell me that I was in a prophecy? Specifically, and I'm gonna like, there's a like pointed look behind me to where Landon is standing, and it's just specifically my place in that prophecy.
Let's be honest here. I thought it was a different person, and then leads you to.
That's what I assumed. Yeah, Louisa assumed that was the interpretation.
Atlas also did, but Julius
Yeah.
needed to hear it,
Yeah.
and is definitely like, Oh shit! I fucked up
Love when you get
bad.
friend zoned by a prophecy.
Is part of some of the songs I picked for Simon songs about Julius? Yes.
It could have happened. There is an alternate universe where they are together.
Yeah. Was that a moment of intimacy for you?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. What is your intimacy move?
My intimacy move is a tainted intimacy move.
You take a debt that Simon has on someone.
Give me a second. I have these written down.
Can I have the one that Simon has on Landon?
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, Simon has one on me. When I called, Simon was like, I'll give you this info if...
Oh yeah, take it.
Now I
Ooh,
have
my
2 on you and you still have 4 on me.
I do.
The trouble with playing on Zoom is that I never know who people are talking to. Julius kept asking Simon questions, so I was like, he's obviously talking to me.
I think it's a fun character thing for Wyatt to assume people are always talking about him.
I'm in love with Wyatt in such a weird way where as a character he's absolutely brilliant. If I met him in real life I would want to punch him.
That's so valid.
Oh, what did Rain say? Homie with a big gun and 0 brain cells.
The rooms that you guys are taken to. Julius, you're brought back to your room, but then there are like 2 doors that are on both sides. Like when you go in, there's 2 more doors, and it leads to Landon and Dante's room. Wyatt, you're led back to your normal room that you stay in,
Nice.
the Bay Court, which is a little bit farther down the hall.
Guys, we can reenact I wanted to marry you. Can't wait. Very exciting.
Yeah.
What a great song. I love that show.
I don't know, Janine. I don't know what I do. I hang on the ceiling like a bat and go to sleep. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Julius is gonna
Janine?
knock on Dante's door if nothing else is happening.
Then I'll open my door.
Could I talk to you for a minute?
Sure thing. Come on in.
First of all, thank you immensely for coming to get me. You did not have to, but I am beyond grateful.
It's really nothing.
How are you? Are you all right? I'm so sorry that you're stuck here. The radio station and...
Is it ideal? No. Could it be worse? Probably. I mean, I could be stuck here with worse company for sure.
Less sexy couple.
And I'll be honest, it's after what happened at the club. I don't know that it's very safe for me at home either. So
follow-up question. Do you need something?
I'm not really looking to piss Landon off more than a little bit. So
I was gonna say, if he saw bite marks, he'd get angry.
You have also only been in the Feywild for probably like 2 or 3 hours.
yeah, I can hang on for a little while.
I own scarves. I'm not worried about him.
I appreciate it.
But now that I know that you're okay, what happened? I was transported and then... Louis, what's going on?
Here's what I know. We were in the lion's den, and I was downstairs, and then there was this gunshot, and everything burst into chaos, and there were a lot of things moving I don't understand, and I couldn't really pay attention because, well, I was trying to get out of there, and someone came and tried to kill me with a sword, and then Maeve attacked them, but then a new person popped up with the same face. And then we got out of there, and apparently, according to Benny, it was part of some plan. They want me gone, among other people. I guess Louis was in that crossfire. Not the crossfire, in the direct line of the fire. They want him dead. I don't know why. I mean, I can guess, but I don't know what this does for anyone.
All because of some dumb prophecy. I'm sorry you're now in the middle of it. I don't know if you were going to be anyway. I have no idea. My reading comprehension is pretty much shit. Sorry,
Yes,
Miss
this is-
Vought.
I guess it's as good as mine. I've done my best to stay away from all the magic kind of stuff, but I guess you can't escape it. It's everywhere.
You live your... You find a life, you settle in, you're stuck in 1,000 square foot apartment for 2 years, and then suddenly everyone and their brother wants you dead. It really is a wild time. Though maybe no one wants me dead, or maybe everyone wants me dead. Maybe Simon's gonna kill me, or Staluna is gonna kill me in my sleep tonight. That'll be exciting. I think I broke their heart.
Well, if you did, they'll have a long time to get over it.
Hey Dante, you feel a buzz, and your phone is ringing.
Oh, I thought you meant like a buzz, like you feel buzzed. I was like,
Excuse me one moment, Julie, baby. Go for Dante.
Hey, Mamie, quick, so who did you want to run the web while you're gone? Because I've been running it for a little bit, and it hasn't
You've
been going...
been running it? Get out of there.
I love her.
List of options: Stewart, Maeve.
I miss Stewart.
Oh yeah, Maeve's a good
She could
idea.
be a radio host.
Yeah, that Connors girl knows a lot about technology. Maybe.
I've been running it for the past week now.
Fuck. And it hasn't gone underground. I'm so surprised.
Wait, it's been a week? In the real world? What the fuck? Time is so funky.
It's really fun because I can just do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, you can just say, it's the fucking Feywilds. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Wait, do you want Maeve to run it? I mean, like, we
You don't want anyone to run it but me.
He was going dark for a couple days, and I didn't think you wanted it to, like, go dark, and then people think you're dead. I mean, you are dead, but, like... Sorry. Touchy subject, I know. Thought we could joke about it now. Anyway.
Get out of my station, please.
I will let Maeve know about that.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
God, Maeve and Isabel in charge of the web.
Maybe I'll do a good job, probably. I feel like.
Warner is freaking out a little bit, but also excited as fuck. Yeah. Y'all want to do anything else?
I also want to chat with
strangle
Dante.
Benny. How dare he think he can run my radio station for me? He did not ever work at the radio station. That was my shit. He's just there.
You told no one what to do, and he's been at the...
Yeah. How
Yeah.
dare he? I don't need anyone to run it. My DJs show up. They'll get their paycheck at the end of the month.
I love, Dante. I love Dante. I love Dante so
I
much.
also want to go chat with Dante.
So I'm gonna say goodnight to Dante. I'm gonna,
Was that a moment of intimacy?
oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
Fucking was.
Oh, certainly.
All right, Julie, baby. I tell you a secret about myself, or I owe you a debt. I owe you a debt. and you are now in
Just
my
randomly, you're like, well,
Web. Yeah, no, you're now in my web and owe me a debt as well, but you have a debt on me.
and then I need one of your debts. I'll let you choose.
I would love you to take. These are debts that I owe somebody, or someone
Yeah.
owes me.
Someone owes you.
Someone owes me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so then someone will owe me a debt.
We love that. Louis owes you one.
Ooh, love that.
Maxie.
Wait, he doesn't owe me anything. I read this wrong in my head.
You're fine.
I owe him. Okay, who owes me? Maeve owes me. Simon Elliott owes me. Kathy Smalls owes me.
I love Kathy.
Jane Easton owes me. Stuart owes me, and Benny owes me. I'm gonna say Simon Elliott owes you. Then you can
Okay,
just
cool.
have
So
Benny.
now Simon owes me 2.
Changes food.
Here's my web.
Rip to that moment where Simon was like, thought we were endgame.
To the web.
So yeah, I'm gonna say, everything's gonna be okay. And then just I kind of like look at Dante like,
It's been okay so far.
see you in the morning.
Of course. I'm here if you need anything.
Right next door. We're practically roommates.
And they were.
And then I'm gonna go next door, and eventually I'll go chat with Landon, but let's let Wyatt have a turn.
Yeah.
What? I knock on Dante's door, and when you open it, I'm like leaning against the door frame.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I just wanted to chat. I thought, since we're stuck here for an indefinite amount of time, we might as well discuss our situation, get to know each other. It's taking an ordinary job, but
Every
See-
single roll, Eli says horny rights.
I'm literally blushing right now.
seems to be more complicated than I expected, but complicated's not bad. Just complicated.
Okay, come in.
God, I love Dante.
I come in. And
I can't offer you anything. I don't have any mortal provisions, so no beverages or drinks. Snacks. Sorry.
well, maybe I can offer you a beverage. I don't know how long we're stuck here. And I know the blonde one offered, but I don't know if it'd be a good idea for you to get caught up in between him and his buddy.
Julius has black hair.
I was like, who the fuck is that?
The faceless you said had like silver hair, and I was like, huh.
Yeah, but that's the face. It's his face
I thought-
exclusively.
The picture you sent to the group had him. Okay, whatever. I don't.
He does.
But
The face
yeah.
claim I sent has silver hair. Julius has black hair. I just couldn't find a picture, and I didn't really want to keep looking through
That's valid.
K-pop
That's
stars.
valid.
What's in it for you?
I don't know. I don't mind.
I don't know how to categorize this. Because it's not a moment of intimacy. It's nowhere close to a moment of intimacy.
You don't mind? You kill for a living, and
Yeah.
you go wherever the money takes you, and now you're offering up your neck for nothing.
Oh, I understand now.
I don't think you're going to kill me, are you?
I hope not.
Not that hungry yet.
I'm not that hungry yet.
Well, then I think it's in all of our interest to prevent you from getting that hungry.
Just a reminder, it has been like 5 hours.
Wyatt's horny. Leave him alone.
Like,
To be fair, it has been a hot sec. Like, it was a hot
Since
sec
Dante died.
outside because of all the shit that was happening vis-a-vis the place that I do get my regulars. It's like, it's not unreasonable that she would be at a point where she would.
we established blood palettes are also a thing for you as well.
Yes.
But I assume that you ate when you were home.
Yeah.
Everyone just
Girls gotta eat.
Everyone just really loves Dante and wants her to be content. Me every time Dante speaks.
So, what's your move, Dante or Wyatt?
I'm just waiting. I'm just sitting down. I've probably made myself comfortable. I'm just.
I don't know what to do with this man.
Listen, we're stuck here. You don't know me, but no fun being stuck someplace with a bunch of strangers, and what's a better way to get to know someone than food?
Are there fake condoms also? Can vampires get pregnant? I know they can make someone else pregnant vis-a-vis Twilight.
Have you... Vampire sperm lasts forever.
Definitely.
I hate all of you.
Yeah, Steluna left some in your room for you.
Condoms? Or sperm?
Well, condoms.
The Fae are really confused about what humans need.
No, Steluna's pretty knowledgeable of those needs and left
Oh,
them.
rip!
Yes.
Can you imagine, like, someone you'd been, like, kind of casually flirting with catches you with another person and, like, throws condoms at you?
Oh no, they've been in your room for a hot bit.
That's what...
Oh no.
Yike.
Yeah, what's up with the person trying to? I would describe it as flirt with their blood.
It's an accurate
I'm
description.
just trying to ingratiate myself with these people because they're really weird right now, and I want to know what's up. And I also don't like being on the outside of things, and I feel on the outside of this, so I'm trying to get in on this, everything that's going on.
Tell me the last thing you ate.
The last thing I ate,
Mm-hmm.
steak, sweet potatoes.
How long ago was that?
Before I came here.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Moran. I'll keep your offer in mind, and I'll let you know soon.
All right.
Is there anything else you wanted?
I'm just a bit confused about everything that's going on here. I'm wondering if there's anything I need to know in the interest of your hired guide through this area.
I probably know the least, I will say.
I think you do know the least, probably.
It's interesting, don't you think, that I don't know how the three of you came to get to know each other, but that the three of you did and are involved with the prophecy in this way. And out of all the people that could have been asked to take you to the Feywild, I was, and I'm also involved with the prophecy. It's just interesting.
It is interesting. Magic is very interesting, and I have no interest in it.
Well, you're involved in the prophecy whether you like it or not, so.
Yes, I know this. Thank you for reminding me.
This is everyone at me and Mage, though. You're involved with this. Me? No, I'm not.
I'm not, and you can't fucking make me.
That conversation is happening, and in the other room, Brandon, I'm assuming you hear a knock from the inside door.
Unless you were going to do something,
I'm not.
then Julius would just.
I will open the door. Hi.
Hi.
Eat.
So, there's a prophecy going around.
I've heard it. Yeah.
Some really wild theories about what it could mean.
Yeah. Theories.
Theories.
Yeah.
What's your theory?
I mean, I don't know that my opinion is the one in the. I don't know.
Interesting. Cool. I just wanted to check on you and make sure that you're okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Because that was. And
Simon.
not, I don't. A lot of things have happened lately.
Yeah. Simon and I went to the bar together that night because you weren't there, and we went to the radio station with Dante, and an old friend, well, old something was there, and Simon offered. And then there was just the sound of a gunshot, and they turned to me and just, or Saluna, fuck. They turned to me and they just said, "Do you trust me?" And I didn't know what else to do. And then suddenly I was here. And I didn't think anyone was going to come get me. I did for like the first day, and then
Do you want the theory to be true, or do you trust them?
I think it's a valid theory. But who's to say? There's two sides to every coin. But I just wanted to make sure that you're doing all right and that you're safe and that...
I'm doing pretty well.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Good. You owe me one. And then I'm gonna wink and I'm gonna close the door.
Moment of intimacy.
Oh yeah! I just love Julius having a moment of intimacy with every single person.
Let it go.
Atlas
there it
is
is.
frozen.
What?
Oh, you froze for a sec.
Am I back?
Is this a moment of intimacy?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Which means we get to swap these debts.
Yes.
People who owe me. I'll give you my debt on Alicia.
Sexy.
You'll use it better than I will.
Where is she? You are the only one, Felicia. I made a chart, but I think I'm just gonna remake it because this is ugly.
Valid.
So many debts. Julius.
Sorry, the stream froze. I was trying to fix it. And I think I did. But someone that owes me. Do you want Deputy Smalls?
Sure.
I can also give you one of my debts on Simon or Maeve, but I feel like giving you Maeve doesn't
I'll
make
take
sense.
Deputy Smalls.
Okay.
I will never be able to cash in a debt on him.
Well, see, he hasn't actually shown up except for one.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
So none of us have really gotten an opportunity to cash in a debt on him.
Y'all can also literally call him in.
Oh yeah, also Lantern can, if people owe him, he can just appear in them.
Thanks, Maddie. I will do a spreadsheet. We should make a spreadsheet for that.
Louisa Blatt, that slapped.
He is maybe my least forward emotional character, so it was really hard for me because like I had some like fun lines I was gonna do, and then I was like, he will never say any of that.
Yeah.
Maybe Landon having Deputy Smalls' day is how he ends up involved in Deputy Smalls' affair.
Landon is the other person in Deputy Smalls' affair. Plot. No! That's not what we meant!
So, you guys get food delivered to you.
That comes walking right in.
I think the
Dante already had food delivered to her.
That's going down on my list of things I like when Icarus says. Food gets delivered to you. Yeah, it came walking right in.
Yes.
is this like dinner time? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
I think Landon's like in a good mood and like goes and knocks on people's doors like, y'all want to eat dinner together? I feel like it's weird to eat alone in our rooms.
A group.
That is so
Ooh.
fucking precious.
Does he knock on my door?
I think specifically like he'll first knock on Julius's door and be like, it's kind of it feels weird to eat alone in my room. Do you want to?
Yes, absolutely. I completely agree. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
You do hear a knock on your door. Mm-hmm. Your main door, the one that goes in the hallway.
I'll see you in 5 minutes. And then I'll go open my door as soon as Landon leaves.
It's Luna with a tray of food. You already have your food, and they have food. Hey.
Hi.
Am I like still awkwardly in the corner?
So both doors are open at this point.
We were just gonna go ask Dante to have dinner as a group.
Also Wyatt. Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, and Wyatt. And you can come also if you would like.
I don't have to intrude.
No, you're not intruding. It is a big fun affair. Not affair, just fun.
I was also going to offer going out on the terrace with you, but if you want to go with your friends, that's totally okay. You have been in isolation for a night.
You guys have
So okay.
Just fair. He's just fair. Landon's just there.
I'm gonna go get Wyatt and Dante. And he leaves.
I can go.
No, you're welcome to stay if you would like. Or if you want to talk privately, we can.
I will go, and just leaves.
We're all so fucking messy.
You'll be in my heart.
Puppies.
Oh man. Yeah. So Landon's gonna go knock on Dante's door.
You knocked on Dante's door. It goes Dante, Julius, Landon, Wyatt. So you.
Oh, then I'll do Wyatt's first.
This feels like Katniss, Gale, and PETA, except I ended up with Gale instead of PETA.
I was literally watching the Hunger Games this afternoon.
I know, and that's why it was in my head.
Fun fact, I hate Gale.
I also did when I was a teen.
I did not care about the romance. I was too busy being attracted to Finnick and Joanna.
You're
That's
valid.
Valid. So you go to Wyatt's store?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Lovely to see you. Anything I can help you with?
I'm gonna run and get a soda, Speedy, quick.
It feels awkward to me for us all to be individually eating dinner alone in our rooms. So I was gonna gather everyone and see if people just wanted to eat together.
That sounds lovely. I do hate eating alone. Thank you.
Great. Well,
He does wink.
Landon does not process anything. He just looks confused. All the time. I'm gonna go find Dante. We'll
Wonderful.
meet in the hall or whatever, and then yeah. Yes. See you soon. And he goes to knock on Dante's door.
Can I help you?
Hi. He'll give the same old spiel, like, it feels weird to me to eat alone, like,
Oh, you changed your color. I never thought you'd want to see me eat dinner.
Why?
I mean,
Ow!
oh, I forgot that you. Oh.
Mr.
Really
Pierce.
awkward feeding session in front of
Flattered. I'm flat. No, it's not that Wyatt's there. It's just that, like, Wyatt, I'm a vampire. He knows this. Not there.
No, it's very much like a lovely thing for him to say he forgot you were a vampire.
Yeah, it's like, it's.
The nicest thing that you can.
So
I'm touched, really.
Right.
Does Dante eat normal food along with blood?
No.
Offers. I mean, you can sit with us. I don't really want to. Oh God, how are you gonna feed?
Dante,
I've had a few offers already.
Dante,
Yes.
Don't tell on me to my boyfriend!
when you do get your tray of food, you see a container that is very similar to what the blood capsules come in.
And it seems I've been provided for. So,
Do
I'm
not
going by that.
want to know where the fairies got that blood.
I don't want to vampire cuck my boyfriend.
Wyatt, can you do an escape a situation for me, please?
oh, this is from the beginning.
I don't love that. Oh God.
What with blood for me, please?
With blood, okay. Okay, that's an 8.
Okay. So you choose 2 from this list. It's on page 41 if you have the player's handbook out.
I do. I can find that.
I'm really excited if there's battle for Landon to go ham. It's his time to shine.
Listen, Julius is a twink with a pink taser.
You don't have your taser.
I don't even have my taser! I'm just a twink!
I've got 3 armor, claws.
That's my favorite quote that you said.
I don't even have a
I want
taser.
to owe someone to get for my escape and give in to my base nature and mark corruption.
Okay.
If you don't want me to do that one, I can pick another one.
I'm going to give you context on why you would mark corruption in a situation. Basically, it is what if you feel like what you are about to do is going to make you turn towards to a darker path.
Okay. So if that situation, if it
I'm
does,
about to describe what the situation is.
okay, great.
Landon just leaves, and you go back into your room to grab the tray of food that was delivered to you. And you hear your window crack open. And 3 masked figures jump in.
We just wanted to have dinner together. I'm very glad that Simon walked in because Julius's whole plan was, oh, I think that he's asking me to have like a little date. I'm gonna get into something real sexy, and so then he would have been attacked in like a thong.
Wait, so do I have any idea if these people are Fae? I assume they are, right?
So they're in like all black outfits. They have the physical like features of like you've hung out with Fae before. They look like.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my bow then.
Okay. So do you still think that you would go to your base nature and mark corruption? Or
I think there's a possibility that if this fight doesn't go well, I would just go fucking ham on them.
so mark corruption. Okay, so while you're grabbing your bow, both of them, two of them come up to you, grab both, like, are about to grab both arms, but you're able to, like, shake them off. And you have enough time to grab your bow because there's another figure that comes zooming in to, like, fight off, the third one that is off to the side.
Who is it?
You owe a favor, you owe one to, Breland.
Okay, great.
We do stand.
We stand a small friend.
I'm gonna try to shoot one of them in the throat.
Okay.
Can I roll blood?
Yep.
That's good. That's an 11.
Okay. Cool. So, you can inflict terrible harm or take something from them.
I want to inflict terrible harm.
Okay. How much does this one deal?
My bow is... I think my bow is 3.
Okay.
And I am... So that'd be 5 damage if I'm inflicting terrible harm. Because I also have deadly, which means I add 1 harm to everything.
Okay, so one of them goes down, and then the Breland knocks out the other one, and then the third one is coming over to help the one that went down, but the one that went down poofs into air once the third one touches the figure. Sound familiar to anyone?
Yes, it does. It sounded familiar from when you
yeah.
said black masked figures.
I have no idea what's going on.
I know it's
Oh, I totally.
for you. That's not good.
That entire fight was just Atlas dissociating because I was just like, what's gonna happen to Julia?
Is are these the guys that tried to kill me? Who knows?
Yeah. You guys start hearing some yelling down the hall.
Oh, I'm going down the hall.
Because Wyatt, you are starting to go. What is your corruption?
My corruption, when you injure a mortal while pursuing the supernatural, was that immortal?
No. Okay. No. There's no. The only mortal there is Julius.
Okay, so there's no way I can mark corruption.
That's not true.
Well, no, you went into
In
your.
other scenarios, there will be.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can mark corruption through other things.
Oh, I can mark corruption for other things.
You picked going the corruption route. So basically, you keep shooting arrows every time that one of them poofs into air. You just keep shooting at like the same spot over and over and over again, trying to like permakill, even though it's not working.
So in theory, if Julius showed up in that spot, you'd shoot him.
Landon's going down the hall.
Actually, you would hit Breland in that situation if you are taking that mark of corruption. Because you said you wanted to go down the route of corruption. So you did hit Breland.
Okay.
Do you
Well-
owe her?
I already owe her. Do I owe her another one?
Nope, you owe her 1, but also mark a corruption move and pick one of your corruption moves.
Oh, I get a corruption move?
Yeah.
That's sexy.
Yeah, you guys hear fighting down the hall. What do you do?
I'm fucking going down the hall.
I'm gonna step out of my room. I have like a half buttoned up, like whatever I was gonna wear to dinner, and I'm just like, Landon and Dante, I swear to oh shit. Start running.
Yeah, alongside you, Staluna is right next to you, also running down the hall. Julius.
What's happening?
I have no idea. I just
Is
heard
this your
yelling.
ugly sister? I'm turning to Saluna.
I cannot give an answer until I see what the fuck is happening. Pardon my language. It just goes. Dante, Landon.
I'm not running into that.
I'm
Are you
100% running
kidding?
into that.
No, thank you.
Landon, when you do enter the room, you see puffs of smoke, an arrow in Breland's leg, and that's it. And Wyatt just hitting arrows at the wall.
What is happening? I'm no Breland. I'm no healer. Staluna, are you? Can you?
Did you shoot my sister?
Not on purpose.
You shot my sister.
I'm sorry, not on purpose.
Okay.
What?
I'm sorry. Their masked figures showed up in the room when I was trying to.
Wyatt, we will have a discussion later. And then Simon goes over to Breland and starts making sure that she's okay.
Has Wyatt stopped firing arrows?
Yes.
Are there still does a figure pop up?
What's the
Landon
next line in the goddamn prophecy, guys?
Landon turns to Wyatt and anyone else who's in the gang in the room. Is Julius nearby?
Yeah, I'm like floating in the doorway.
We should stay in the same room and sleep in shifts.
I can add an extra guard on your door.
Do you have any idea who the
Wyatt, I do not want to hear a word from you.
I'm very sorry about Breland.
Don't. I am very close to invoking your privileges on this court.
I was under the protection of your court, and who looked like Faye showed up in my room and tried to kill me. How do I know this wasn't you?
No, you didn't just shoot my sister for no apparent reason. Now you will sit and be quiet. You guys have never seen, Wyatt, have never seen
Anything.
Staluna,
You're actually Lee.
at all go anywhere higher than debating mean. But this is a whole new side of Staluna.
I think I kind of grab Wyatt and I'm like, let's go have dinner. Let's get away from them. Seems like a bad and then I'll kind of regroup everyone where we can go talk.
Staluna,
I assume
do you
Breland's
need...
gonna back me up in this situation because she did see them.
Your bow does how much damage?
Well, normally it does. Normally it does 3. I have deadly, so that's 4. And then I added 1 because I got an 11, so that's 5.
Hey, baby boy, we only have 5 hit points.
How do you know how many hit points you have?
Well, that's just how many boxes I can check until I'm dead, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you say that?
It's the harm. There are 5 harm.
How much
harm
For everyone? Cool.
Wait, are you implying I killed Breland?
Yeah, we need to regroup. Landon?
Staluna, do you need...
ushering people in.
Can I help?
What was that all about?
Maddie's in chat just going, oh my god, not good.
Okay. What was that all about?
These masked figures dressed in black, 3 of them showed up in my room and attacked me. When
They're here?
You've seen them too, and when I shot them, they poofed into thin air.
So we're not safe here. Not at all.
No.
And we're especially not safe now that Wyatt accidentally or not, I don't know him well enough, shot Breland.
I promised you it was an accident. I don't hurt people who I'm allied with.
Neither do I, which is why I'm not making any snap judgments.
Really?
This is my fault. I'm so sorry.
How? What? No.
I got you all stuck here, and now we're even in a worse situation than we were.
Who's
Nothing
moving
wrong.
you guys in?
Look,
Is Julius because it's in the middle?
yeah.
It's
You
probably
guys-
the nicest one.
Yeah, so you guys see the outside windows. There's a guard post on each one of the windows now.
Landon says, look, I know they're giving us guards, but they're just as likely to hurt us at this point, so I suggest we sleep in shifts.
I think those people who attacked were Fae. Yeah, Julius, this is probably my fault. I've made plenty of enemies, God knows, or something having to do with the Moon Court.
Well, I'm not just blaming myself for fun. We're also here, and then someone mentioned... You mentioned my name, but you didn't mention the prophecy. I don't remember who mentioned the prophecy, but that's why they're here, and maybe it's the same people, maybe it's different people. Who knows? Yeah. I don't want to be that guy, but if we could all sleep in the same room, that'd be really nice.
That is what I'm suggesting, yes.
They did send me to guide you guys. I'm wondering if and they seem to be very knowledgeable about the prophecy. It's possible that they knew I was involved in the prophecy and tried to get us all together on purpose.
There's a lot of possibilities here, and
Steluna's mom said that she didn't want me here, so I don't
know what good speculating is going to do. I just want us to get through these next 2 weeks safe.
Well, thank you for coming to back me up. You seem to be pretty good in a fight yourself, big guy.
He's strong.
You didn't even see me fight.
Well, you seemed ready.
We can do a little practice match right now.
I only have melee weapons. I don't know if that's a good idea.
I mean, you said melee weapons?
No, ranged weapons.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
only have weapons that you can use in a fight.
You guys hear a knock on the door.
Julius closes his shirt.
I do keep a hold of my bow as I look at the door.
Hello?
open the door.
Landon opens the door.
Oh, I was gonna walk over.
I was also gonna open the door.
So all three of us open the door. Great.
It's Steluna.
How is she?
Huh?
How is she?
More put together than...
I was asking about Breland.
Okay. Okay. She will be alright.
That's good to hear.
So scared that Steluna was just gonna go dead.
I was terrified. I don't want a nice NPC in my second fucking game.
We are still trying to figure that out right now, but she should be fine.
Did she say anything about what happened?
We have guards posted for you guys for the next 24 hours. I understand if you guys think I am a threat. I care for some of you a lot.
Untouched, but you have to admit this isn't the rosiest of situations.
It's not.
It's good to hear that after I accidentally shot your sister, which I am very sorry.
Wyatt, don't
Not
keep
talking
bringing it
about
up.
me.
Don't keep bringing it up.
Wyatt, I would like your badge for the Moon Court.
Alright.
Thank you.
Jinkies, 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 jinkies.
And your badge and gun.
Remember that you still owe me one though, so
Wyatt is the wildest character.
my sister one as well, right?
Absolutely.
I know a lot more in this situation, but she's currently not responsive. Anyways, we will have guards for you guys. We had them posted mostly on Julius, Landon, and Dante. Wyatt, we thought you were going to be safe because you've entered into our realm multiple times. But this is a different situation that is happening. If you need anything, let one of the guards know. You guys can stay in your rooms or you can stay in one spot, whatever you see fit. God, I have to explain this to my mother. That's going to be...
Thank you.
Thank you.
Give Freeland my thanks and tell her I am deeply sorry.
Is that all?
bad.
Julius just kind of looks
I
at
had already given you
Staluna
my
and just
thanks.
like, oof.
Heartbroken in one day, almost lost sister.
Listen, not just heartbroken by a prophecy.
Yike.
That's not shit that you recover from. That's not like a, oh, maybe they'll break up. That's a, oh, no.
Listen, I got my Moon Court privileges revoked, so I feel like this day is equally bad for me.
Landon's doing alright, all things considered.
I'm joking,
also
Janine.
doing fine.
I'm joking.
Cute guy he has a crush on reciprocates. That's pretty cool.
Do we want to take a quick break so Janine can go to the restroom?
Then yes.
Let's do that.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh.
God, sometimes you accidentally injure a beloved NPC and lose all your privileges on your second game.
It's okay. It's alright.
Sometimes
We're all
you
just
have
together.
some of your, like, best role play ever. And you're just excited for your gay son to watch it and be like, that shit was gay, Dad.
I can't believe that I told Icarus you're involved in this prophecy, like it or not. The number of fucking people who've said that to me and they,
To Leo, yeah.
yeah,
You're
So
fucking
many.
stuck in it, bro.
he's
The
like,
Weaver
I'm
just keeps being like, you have to help us. It is 90% your fault. And Leo goes, no.
Okay, to be fair, I am the only one who didn't acquiesce to Oliver saying, let's go open the
I
box.
mean, to be fair, I feel like in retrospect, what I should have said was like he was kind of using mind magic on everyone. Like,
Yeah.
so I feel like. You
But
know.
I feel like that takes more blame away from the party. Because then it's less that we made a bad choice. Because he didn't know our names. So he was
Yeah,
just
I
using
feel that
basic
'cause I was
mind
very
magic.
personally railroading y'all.
It was fun. The only thing Leo did was tell Oliver his name.
We just did kickstart it, and I did warn you not to about Forge.
I know. God, no. And a number of people I've been like, I'm just gonna try to avoid Hawthorne and Hollow, Puck, Q have all been like, you can't do that, and me being like, watch me.
If I had to tag Eli as a meme, it is the confused Pikachu meme. Because I just feel like every single situation I've ever seen Eli get herself into, it's just like, Eli, this thing will happen. And Eli goes, okay. And then 2 seconds later, he's like,
Oh man, we love spicy.
Aha! Now you can hear me.
Aha.
God, me in love with Dante? Yes.
Had a thing.
I want one of my characters to give Dante the love she deserves, like the appreciation. in that.
Listen, Landon forgetting I was a vampire was the nicest thing anyone's ever done to me. Like, from Landon to
no.
forget I'm a vampire. Landon, who hates vampires with every fiber of his being, to forget I'm a vampire.
You've been chill.
Just wait until I eat your friends.
Yeah, that we're gonna get back on.
And I will. I don't care how long it's been. I do have eternal hunger. I want to feed.
I want to feed. I'm in love.
You're right about the surprise Pikachu meme. It's me all the time.
If I was a meme, I think I'm the Kermit that has the hood talking to the Kermit that doesn't have the hood.
God, I still can't believe that we were in the presence of like the most powerful Fae, and you listen in a 1-2 hit punch. Ulysses was like, "What did Hoffman call Leo? Hunter."
You're welcome.
We love that. We love that.
Listen, Party Buddies, a chaotic duo.
Party buddies. He's very
Listen, let's
smart.
just
He
have-
doesn't know a thing about the.
Let's just have every major antagonist know my name. Why not?
You started this snowball.
You did introduce yourself as Leopold North exclusively. Like, I don't care if people know my name, so fuck off.
For the ones your group will encounter, you are at 3 of 4.
This is the fourth one.
Ooh. Louisa! You demon! Landon, is that you?
I mean, to
Okay.
be fair, I never told my dad my real name. But also, I assume he's done his research and found it out by now, because that is not.
That's a safe assumption.
It's a safe
Right.
assumption.
So what's going on
Tony.
in...
Tony's the other one.
Ready for this?
What's happening in New Paxton?
Yeah, and the
Or
fake.
in
Y'all
the
are
Fae.
in- Y'all are in
Yeah.
the Feywild.
God, I still can't believe that. God, sometimes you roll low on a roll, and he just decimates you.
Oh, does it? Does it sometimes? Does that happen?
Does it sometimes get your entire party stuck in the Feywild? Do you sometimes roll high and it decimates you? Cause...
Be careful what you
Sorry, what's happening?
So
I'd rather say it.
you guys are taking shifts, sleeping in Julius's room. Simon orders more beds. Steluna orders more beds for the room.
How many beds?
But
How many beds, Janine?
But what if that didn't happen?
Like 4 extra cots, just in general.
Well, this bed is the most comfortable, so anyone who wants to sleep in here, more than welcome.
unfortunately, Landon is not the kind of person who would take that up.
I know, but Wyatt probably is.
I'll take that offer.
Dante will also take that offer. She wants to lead a life of luxury, baby.
Except for Landon.
So Landon is sleeping on 4 cots. And the rest of us are just on the bed having like a little slumber party. Oh, just
I love
so...
you try and flirt with one person and the 2 people who you're not flirting with take you up on it.
Just so everyone knows, I tend to not sleep.
Dante would know.
That I don't sleep with clothes on? Yeah.
I would.
Not sleep.
If you've spent the night with me.
This is a question, Dante. Have you spent the night with Julius?
Have I?
You don't have to answer this now, but
You don't have... This is
it is something to think about.
I don't know. What do you think?
That is usually what happens. Like, the vampire will drink my blood and either will do it or we'll just, like, spend the rest of the night together, like, where they'll, like, be slowly drinking my blood. Is the established canon for Julius and, like, how his job works. But, like, there are customers that are like, no, sit down, and then they just drink his blood and leave. So it really is up to you.
I think she's probably done it before. Yeah.
But just in case we get attacked, I guess I can sleep in underwear tonight.
You can free to do whatever you want. This is your room.
So,
Yeah. Sure. No need to accommodate on our behalf.
We're just really making friends with Landon here.
Julius making direct eye contact with Landon. I usually sleep naked, but I can sleep with underwear on. Everyone else in the room. How about you don't sleep with underwear on? What if you sleep with your dick out?
so
It might.
I love this romance.
but there are two other people who are hitting.
This is when like someone in oh shit, what was it called? Fuck, Leslie Knope, and someone goes, Leslie, those pants would look even better on Ben's floor.
In a concession to Landon, I do say, though, it is fair about being attacked, so...
Well, I say if you go out, go in style.
I like that kind of attitude.
I like that nude is the new style.
Nude has always been the style.
Yeah, so you guys take shifts throughout the
We take
night.
shifts.
You
You're not
guys-
all just chatting.
Do you guys like have two people on post? Do you have one?
I love. I feel like it makes more sense to just have one. But Louisa loves the trope of like we're the two people awake on watch. We have to talk.
Yes, yes, that's what I want! Yes, please, two people on one
But here's the
shift.
thing: would this be the thing your character does?
Here's the thing. I would think yes, because there's a vampire here.
Oh yeah, Landon.
I don't want to make your decisions
No,
for you.
you're completely correct. Yeah, Landon would recommend 2 people per watch, and would maybe request that he's on watch with Dante. But I don't know that he would voice that. I think he would.
She'd
Just,
love to. She's like, because she's a vampire also, so like, fuck it. Like,
Which means we'll get a fun Julius Wyatt scene where Julius is just wearing the gold shorts from Rocky Horror.
Are we talking like Jordan Kimball from The Bachelor when he just wore the gold shorts?
Why do you say things about The Bachelor to me, Eli?
Yeah, what, the murder mystery one shot, that was the character I played. If Icarus and Louisa remember that.
a
I
classic.
remember he was a bard, and his bardic school was.
But yeah, so-
modeling. It was the best thing you've ever done.
Yes, Janine, we will each be taking a shift together. And it will be, the pairs will be Wyatt and not the newly formed boyfriends, but
Okay.
We get to bond! High five!
So we can start with who wants to go first? Who's
let's
taking-
let Dante and Landon go first because Atlas has to pee.
Good
Were those the people that tried to attack you? The ones Wyatt was describing.
Well, they sound the same in terms of masked figures trying to kill, disappear, and reappear. I'm highly unsettled.
Understandably so. Do you know why they want you dead? Why do you want Wyatt dead?
I don't know about Wyatt. We just met him.
Yeah.
I don't know why they want me dead. Someone seems to think I'm important.
I don't know. I don't know how to.
How to what?
I don't know how to talk to you.
That's fair.
Well, you're doing it right now. I've got ears like anyone else, Mr. Peters.
God, addressing people with Mr. so hot.
Yeah.
You don't need to say anything. We can sit here in silence and watch these two humans sleep.
That feels exceptionally creepy of us.
Isn't that what watch is?
Yeah, I don't know. You, did you know what happened to Louis?
Nothing more than what I saw on the news. Critical condition.
Some awful part of me is glad. do you live with it? What you have to do?
It's not ideal. I don't know. Are you a vegetarian, Mr. Pierce?
No.
And is that because meat tastes pretty fucking good?
I don't think it's the same.
You wouldn't know. I try to keep it ethical. I'm not ripping people's heads off in the streets. Lord knows I could be.
Some people are.
Yes.
Seen it myself.
Some people are that don't need to as well, so. Everyone's got bad eggs.
I suppose.
What about you?
What about me?
Big dark cloud hanging over your head. How does that feel?
I made a choice, and I live with that choice. My patron, he asks me to do things that could be a lot worse. I know there are other scenarios stranger than mine, but Lucio, he's mostly concerned with protecting people who serve his interest. And I don't know, I'm okay to do his dirty work because protecting people's protecting people, you know? But I don't know. I used to. Have you seen me shift? Don't think you have.
No.
I used to shift and look at myself in the mirror, and I'm horrified. So I don't know.
But what about when you shift? Oh, don't. I'm incredibly sexy when I shift. I'd imagine so.
Oh man. No.
I'm not the one you need to impress.
It's me.
He's hard to read. And I'm bad at impressing people. I think that's that combo. It was good convo. Good talk.
I
Oh, that
want-
was 60.
I'm in love with
Louisa,
Landon.
handshake.
Moment of intimacy.
God, I'm glad that went well and not awful.
I feel like that was a moment of intimacy, weirdly, yeah.
Sure.
Me,
Welcome
in
to
love with
my
Landon.
web,
Yeah.
Landon.
God, he's
Also,
perfect.
I take a debt you have.
Yes, you can have a debt that.
Oh, get ready for. Oh my god.
Do you mark factions when you have moments of intimacy?
No.
Because I only need night left, and I was like, if that's it.
See, all my debts are weird for you to have, but you can have. Stuart owes you a debt now.
Sure.
Also.
God, I love Stuart.
Yeah.
Big Stuart fan.
Yeah. And then I feel like I told you a secret. I can tell you another secret if you want.
Sure, I'll take a secret.
I don't know what a secret is. What's a secret?
Something not many people know.
I mean, does Landon know about my tragic backstory?
Not at all.
Cool. Then I feel like that makes sense for her to explain that, like, I don't know, it would have been like in the middle, whatever, but just like telling him that, you know, I never meant for this to happen. I didn't make a choice. I woke up in the middle of the night and someone that I thought I could trust ripped my neck out.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes I wish he finished the job.
Dante, I love
I understand.
you. Me
Okay.
dying for Dante seems like it.
This is a fun dynamic. I'm enjoying.
I'm obsessed with this shit.
God.
enjoying this.
Will
Every conversation.
I will literally never forget this campaign because God, I love every single character and every single character's dynamic and everyone's twined with each other. This really is the best bottle episode.
It was so good.
This is such a good time.
What did that take? That took like what, 4 or 5 sessions? Oh my god. We barely had Landon for a hot bit. Anyways.
Atlanta was gone for we had made for like 2 sessions, and then Miranda was at the end, and like
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Julius and Wyatt.
I feel like it's gonna be a very different conversation vibe.
It is.
We sit down and Wyatt's just like, do you want to hear about my father?
My father, not very much characterization in my backstory. He's just there. Shocking for Eli Cronin.
So Julius is in a pair of gold underwear, and that's it.
I'm wearing like flannel pajama pants, but no shirt, so you can see that I'm ripped.
Dante, because she's a vampire, Dante's sleeping like completely rigid. It's like
Oh, just like
little
Louisa.
whack.
Fun fact: Louisa Blatt does that. It's really unnerving.
You know what I missed?
I think she does sleep, but it's
I like lie down, hands on chest. Out.
The only time that I've seen Louisa sleep was when I was like dead ass drunk, and I was
Very
just like,
drunk.
yeah, no, it's a little inhuman.
You're not human.
I know. That's why.
Oh,
it's
Maddie
not
does that
human.
too. Yes, thank you, Maddie.
the only time I sleep like that is when I'm face down on my carpet, which is also a funny and weirdly non-human thing to do, but
Julius and Wyatt.
Yeah,
God, I
sorry.
miss being
Louisa's ready for burial.
that is hot and willing to take his shirt off, because the entirety of Mage I'm being like, I'm so hot. Why is he so modest? Why can't I take my shirt off?
Big Tony, splash me.
Splash me, daddy.
Yeah.
So Julius is like feet kicked up, like kind of splayed out. So weird day.
Certainly is. God. Must say, I didn't expect all of this. But you didn't ask for this either.
Yeah. Didn't really think anyone was coming, and then I got a cavalry.
Well, you seem
Cavalry?
to have some pretty good friends. They clearly care about you.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. What about you?
Me?
What's your story?
Kind of a lone wolf. I don't know if are willing to go into the Feywild for me. In fact, I know I don't, but So consider yourself lucky. My story?
To be fair, I also didn't think that I'd have anyone jumping into the Feywilds for me. You don't know. I once heard someone say online that you don't. Well, I guess this doesn't fit this exact situation, but all spaghetti's straight until it gets into hot water. So, you don't. I guess. You don't know who your friends are until you're in real trouble.
Is that what that saying means?
It's fair.
It's not.
You're not here. From the bed, it's just Dante and
That was
Lance.
Louisa Blatt saying that.
It's what that saying means now. I'm gonna start
Fair
saying
enough.
that.
Gotta say, days like these make me wish I were in a different profession.
Yeah, killing people doesn't get you a lot of friends, typically. My profession, if you would like to try that, has gotten me a lot of acquaintances.
As much as I'm sure you're good at what you do, I don't know if I'd be as good as what you do. You know, I've been doing this as long as I can remember doing anything. I don't know who I am without it.
Yeah, I think I understand that.
Do you feel that way about your job?
Yeah. It was the only option, so I don't think I really know what to do now that there are others.
I understand that.
What was the most fun job you ever went on? Did you ever go incognito and had to, sleep with the president?
As much as I would enjoy that, no, Atlas, you're just making me make this up on the spot. I hope you know.
I do, and I'm enjoying it.
Welcome to Urban Shadows.
There was a time when when I went undercover as a bartender in a bar that werewolves typically frequented. I had to learn how to make drinks. I got really into it. I would do little flourishes. I'd flirt with the regulars. I got to know people. Maybe that's an open profession if I ever...
Did you get to kill a werewolf?
Not in that job, but I have killed werewolves before.
What was it like?
Furry?
I quit. I'm leaving. I'm leaving the campaign. Oh my god.
Oh, Eli, I love you so much.
I love you too.
How did you find out about all of this?
I grew up in a pretty rough neighborhood. I don't think I ever didn't know. There were a lot of gangs, vampire gangs.
I was about to say, rough neighborhoods don't usually mean you end up with a key to the Feywilds for a while.
When I was 14, my brothers tried to sell me to a vampire gang so they could eat me.
Hate when that happens.
Baby.
Weirdly, kind of similar situation.
Really?
Yeah, no one sold me. I got out of college and my boyfriend left and I wasn't allowed to go home. So then I was kind of bought by a vampire gang.
So is that still why you work there?
Well, they still hold the deed, but I don't know. I like my job. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy flirting.
You get paid well.
I get paid very well. And then he just goes, I enjoy the other perks.
There's something to be said for being a free agent. If you ever wanted to get out of that, I'm sure there's plenty of people who would help you. You could still work there.
I've had a few offers. And I look to Landon laying horizontally across 4 cots. I've had a few offers.
I'm sorry if I made things uncomfortable back there with your friend.
Landon T-poses.
No. It was just... You know when... You know how you're just used to something, but then whenever something better comes along, or even just something nice, you wait for the other shoe to drop?
I guess so.
I've been
I
waiting
don't know if
for...
I've ever really had better options come along, but things could be worse.
I feel like I've been waiting for like 2 months. But every time I think the other shoe drops, he shows back up.
Listen, you're a big fellow of yours. I don't know a lot about people, but
Lucky for me, he's not a person.
fair enough. He seems like he'd do anything for you, and you're fated to be together by a prophecy. What could go wrong?
Someone is also possibly supposed to die in the prophecy, so...
Doesn't have to be you.
Janine, I have no reading comprehension skills. I don't know what anything means.
Prophecies are funny things. It said the fall of coin, which you thought might be bad for you, but it didn't. Bad. Maybe it means another type of death. You know they used to call, like, climax the little death? So maybe that's what it means.
So one of us just has to nut, and then this whole thing will be over.
Exactly.
You know, if you had caught me a day before, we might be able to end this right now. But alas...
Listen. You're very attractive, but I'm not sure I want to get in between you two.
I don't think I want anyone between us, which is very interesting for me because, you know, I'm very, practiced?
Seems like it. So am I. But not in the same way, I imagine.
We'll trade stories sometimes.
Sounds good.
Julius is a switch. He works at a sex club. He has to be ready for anything.
About that girl. Simon and I were friends. I don't know if we are anymore. They've always been friend, but
Yeah. I think I kind of fucked up my relationship with Simon also.
they like you anyway, though.
Which is weird. The first thing they did, we get here, the first thing they do is hand me a turtleneck and say, this is how you be sexy to fairies. What?
Is that true?
Well, you said that they made him cover up, and to him, anything that isn't just a V to his, like, belly button is a turtleneck. This is how you be sexy to fairies. Well, that's not what you were saying when you were burning my flask, but, like, that's your prerogative, I guess. Burning my flask, literally. We didn't.
I see.
Is this a moment of intimacy?
I think it is. Wyatt usually doesn't admit that.
I also
Sometimes-
think it is, weirdly enough, because this has been a wild conversation where we both went, we didn't really know our parents.
I knew my parents. They were just busy.
We didn't really know our parents. Have you ever considered working in a sex club?
Alright, intimacy moves, babies.
Give me one of your debts.
One of my debts.
Yeah, that you hold. That you hold. So I will then hold that debt on someone.
I don't want to give you Simon because I want to keep knowing me because that's the only semblance of a relationship I still have with them.
I do have 2 debts on Simon already. So.
What?
Wyatt,
Do you want Deputy Smalls?
Wyatt, you specifically have a debt. The Elliots owe you a debt. The
Okay.
Elliott family.
Not just Simon.
Not just
Who owes Wyatt a debt?
yeah, you do. But I like that you owe me a debt because I think it could be fun for our future relationship. So I think
Is Deputy Smalls the only person? Because Deputy Smalls already owes me a couple debts.
Jocasta Shield, you have 2. No, you
Hey.
owe Jocasta Shield. Never mind.
I owe them. It's only Dante, Deputy Smalls, and Alex.
Okay, then I can take Deputy Smalls. He just now owes me 3 debts. Because no one wants their debt from Deputy Smalls. Because we never fucking see him.
What is your intimacy move?
My interesting move is actually really fun and sexy. Not in a sexy way. That's just the word I always use. When you share a moment of intimacy, physical or emotional, with another person, ask them a question. They must answer it honestly. They ask you a question in return. Answer it honestly or mark corruption.
Oh, it's like the Fae.
What's your question, babe?
I'm thinking. Do you have a question for me?
I think at some point during our watch, Julius would like stand up and start checking himself out in the mirror and be like, "Am I hot?
You're very hot.
Really?"
Yes, really. If you weren't already taken, I would be willing to do something in an instant.
Thank you, Wyatt.
Of course. Am I hot?
Is that what this is?
That's my question!
And then he like looks. Yeah, I'd give you a solid 9. Like at least.
All right, I'll take it. Thank you. And
He is, of course, my rating for a 10, and he is literally rock hard at any given moment. So
your friend, it's all a very attractive group of people here.
truly, truly. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
We love it. We love it. Intimacy moves. Tell them a secret. Yeah, my husband tried to eat me, and I kind of wish that I was dead. Intimacy move. Ask him a question. Am I hot?
Hey, bro.
So, the sun starts coming out. You hear a knock on your door.
I can hate the sun. I'm a vampire.
Yeah, it's like not super bright. It's still like dark. It's the moon court, so it's like not like bright. It's like equivalent of what could be sun.
It's not the sun, so it's not gonna kill me.
It's not gonna kill you if you go outside.
Great.
That's
I love
hot.
it. I love
So
not
bless
being
up to you
killed when I
being
go
in the
outside.
moon court, Dante.
Yeah, if I could not in the sun court, if you had decided to do the sun court, which you could have done.
You hear
Anyway.
a knock on the door.
I'll open it.
We're not all going to open it at the same time.
It's Steluna with a cart of food.
At some point before I answered the door, I would have put on like a robe or something that I had because it's the Fae and they were not okay with my kind of conservative outfit that I wore to the bar. So
Everyone was fine with it. Not everyone. Julie, Steluna was fine with it. Everyone else was like, "Hello, is this
Sure.
what happens in the mortal world? You shouldn't be."
but
there."
I didn't know if I wouldn't know if it was Steluna or not, like coming to drop stuff
Yeah.
off. So I'll put on a robe.
Um,
Morning.
So you hear a knock on the door. Steluna.
Morning.
Morning.
How did you sleep?
Haven't gotten that much sleep.
That's fair. Is your sister all right?
Anyways,
I'm sorry. I don't want to pry.
There's 5 plates on like the cart.
Oh, see, are they eating with us?
We love an awkward situation. Would you like to join us?
the cooks just put my plate on this cart so it was easier for me to transport it.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you want to join, you are more than welcome.
I still have to check on my sister and be making deals because I am kind of a king here. Queen.
Yeah.
Queen. I'm a queen here. So let me know if you guys would like. We're not going to make you guys stay in this coop. We won't make you guys stay cooped up in the castle if you don't want to. We can have guards take you outside if you guys would like to go on a walk. We have magnificent gardens. We have a nice pond. Our guards are really good here. Our Fae guards are really good here.
I'll take you up on that sometime, definitely, and I'll let the others know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steluna.
Yes. They do look like they haven't slept like more than 20 minutes, maybe.
Rip.
Yeah. Yeah, see you later.
It's the end of the world.
It's the end of the world. So you guys got breakfast.
So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna go, breakfast is here.
When you do see the cart, there's little name tags on each plate for each person. And it's like everyone's like food of choice, and then yours is like immortal when food, but again there is the blood tablet so you can plop them in your food.
Scrumptious. Really.
Breakfast of champions. What do you guys want to do?
What can we do?
We're here for 2 weeks. We should.
We're here for 2 weeks. You can explore the castle. You can
Kiss.
most things known is when you do explore, you do have a guard with you, but it's mostly to protect you. Another thing you guys know, there is intruders currently in the castle for some reason. Which was something you guys knew originally when you came in, was why you guys were locked in.
Yeah.
If it come intruder window?
If we'd known that there was intruders in the castle currently, I think Landon would have stopped Steluna and been like,
Okay.
do you want help with the intruder situation?
No, because we figured out who they are and we need to fix some stuff.
Who are they? They came for us.
Yeah, it's a mix of you and me.
Can you share their identity?
It's the Storm Court.
Reefer just shows up.
Weird.
It could be Reaper, I don't know.
Are you guys like in the hallway?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I had the opportunity to go to the mortal world and fall in love, and if I fell in love with someone, I could get out of being married to the Storm Court.
Was that the deal?
That was the deal.
That's fine. You're okay. Look, I'm kind of an expert on.
You're a lawyer!
You see, my client did not perjure himself. He did indeed fall in love. I just cucked him.
Losing her shit in the chat.
It didn't have to be. Was
Did
reciprocity
indeed fall
part
in
of
love.
it?
Maddie.
Luna, the reason why I was working with Luna was because she was helping me.
But what were the terms of? I'm pretty good at this stuff.
Are you good with Fae law? Because I don't think you would be.
Contracts? I'm phenomenal at them. Those transcend like mortal Fae. Demon.
Remember that time I could have saved Simon's life and then was like, but what if I fell in love with a hot demon?
Maddie!
What is Maddie saying?
I'm not emotionally stable enough for
I'm not
this.
emotionally stable enough for this.
Oh, Maddie, I'm sorry.
God, Maddie, we stan you. Thank
Maddie,
you.
Me.
love you.
Oh, it's so nice. Finally, like, the Landon and Julius thing will be, like, completed. And Janine goes, but what if you were upset about it? Oh, no.
Listen, it's not a contract. It was more. It's not written in stone. It is something that just is put upon me when I was born.
It's not written in stone. There's a way out. I know a thing or two about stone. Look, it's.
There are two things that me, Landon Pierce Esquire, is good at. Being a rock.
Right next to my name, you hover over me.
God.
Simon, Selena, sorry.
It's fine.
I feel like I should do something here.
I will be okay.
I'm sorry. For what it's worth.
Remember that time you stole
Good
Simon's?
thing I didn't make Reef a prince in the moon or the storm quit or anything.
Oh, this would have been
Can you imagine?
horrible.
Can you imagine if it was Reef? But they're not, so don't
Sorry.
worry. It's not Reefer.
Looks at you, Landon. Listen, some things just have to happen, and you take sacrifices for your kingdom, and that is what I'm going to do. There was one thing that kept me good in this world, and that was my sister.
Oh.
She's still around.
Then there was two, and I feel like I lost both of them in a day, so I'm going to go check on my sister, if you don't mind.
Remember that
And
time I loved
Walk
you?
away.
Haha, never happened.
Huh?
Remember that time I liked you? No. Good, 'cause never happened.
Landon's like, if they just let me help, like, this is my shit.
This is very
Listen.
Landon.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
He feels really guilty about this. Like,
God, I can't
sometimes,
believe I fucking just, like, popped into this party and screwed up everything the moment I came in.
sometimes your ex-boyfriend who abandoned you to leave for California shows up at your like favorite person's place of business, and you, in order to escape him, make a date with a really hot fae because your kind of boyfriend hasn't been around in a couple days, and then you accidentally get transported to the Feywilds, and then your almost kind of boyfriend shows up, and then your new fairy kind of boyfriend was in love with you, and you were gonna get him out of a marriage contract, but then you fall in love with the demon that showed up anyway, and then you're the worst.
God, you're not the worst in this situation. I'm the worst. I accidentally hurt Breland.
You did shoot Breland.
Not on purpose.
I didn't do anything, so.
The three
Right.
sweet NPCs. Isabel, Kathy, Breland.
I would argue, Alicia also.
Annie is pretty.
Annie. Here's the thing.
Annie.
Annie we don't see a lot of yet.
A lot of A names.
Lots of A names, yeah.
Stuart?
Oh, we
Stuart.
love Stuart.
Stuart's a sweetie. Okay,
I
What do y'all-
I gave away my debt on Stuart. Yeah, I did.
I have it, yeah.
Because I didn't want to give away my debt on Benny.
That's fair.
And I didn't want to give you one of Maeve's debts.
That's fair. I think like in terms of like, are we doing like a okay? What are you doing these 2 weeks thing? Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah.
You can be like, I want to talk to this person, and the next day, I would like to go on a walk.
At some point, probably a couple of days from this point, Landon will ask Julius if he wants to go on a walk with him.
Julius says, no, fuck off. Just kidding. He doesn't say that. He says yes.
But if anyone has anything more immediate that they want to do.
I think it would just be like a montage of like, ha ha ha, we're all bonding at night because we stay up and take watch and we have all our meals together. And everyone's just a little bit confused at the sheer amount of metallic underwear that Julius has.
You could also, there's a library in the castle if you guys wanted to research more of the prophecy, because you know that Breland said that this prophecy has been something in.
Ooh, if there's a library, I want to research 2 things. I want to research the prophecy, and I want to research this situation that Simon has found themselves in.
Fey law.
Fey law.
I was just gonna eat somebody, so like it's not important.
That is important.
Make your choice. Who will you eat?
I need to flip a coin because I don't know my decision on how I want this to go. Give me a second.
You eating someone or?
No, just a situation.
I feel like my DM instinct tells me what this is going to be, and I'm nervous about it.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Cool.
I miss having O because O, if he has a debt on someone, can just like, or if someone has a debt on him, can just like go to them in a time of need. And I want to teleport so bad.
Landon can do that.
Yeah. Okay. As the days progress, it's about like 3 days, and Breland is now like in a coma.
That's what you were rolling for? Fucking knew it. I knew this is what was happening. That's where my mind went.
And like has not woken up.
Remember that time you break up with somebody and the same day their sister dies?
It's not gonna die, you guys.
Julius, there's another knock on the door, and it's Simon. Julius, or Landon, would it be okay if I go on a walk with Julius?
Yeah. You don't need to ask my permission.
It's the polite thing to do.
I feel like the polite thing to do is to ask the guy, but
I would. Yep.
Julius is standing there.
It's fine. Yeah.
Cool. You guys like go on a walk, and they take you down like a really pretty path in the woods.
Am I gonna get proposed to?
No. They wouldn't do that.
Am I gonna get stabbed?
JK, unlock.
And then you, once you get there, you get to this clearing, and there's
I am
like
the easiest
one
to kill.
tree. There's one tree in the middle, and there's like a tree house in it.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. My sister is in a coma.
I know it doesn't work the same as it does with vampires, but I know vampires can drink blood. I don't know if there's something that humans have that the Fae can use, or like bits of soul. I don't know, skin. I don't.
My fiance has ways of helping her.
Oh. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Who's your fiance? This happened very fast.
Yeah. Stuff like that happens here. Or you have been engaged with this person ever since you were born, and that's just how it goes sometimes.
That is a long time to be engaged.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Are you friends?
I talk to him once or twice every 10 years, maybe. Forced playdates happened a lot whenever the Storm Court came and did their check-ins with us. He's a competent leader.
I'm
We want
glad.
to make sure that everything is...
You're fucking right.
That is such a weird dynamic.
Well, it's the other thing is that, like, I imagined that Reefer's court was a little sort of, like, his whole court was a little feral. Like,
Oh, no, yeah, no, it's... I think I have notes, like, the Storm Court, like, catchphrase is off the rails. Is, like, how they're described.
Did I tell you about them preying on fear? That also was a thing that I told you about.
No, but I'm going to add that now.
Fun. And oh man,
Anyway.
we love Monsters Inc.
It's not like they prey on fear. It's like the way that they like make deals has a lot to do with fear.
Mhm.
Like
The
originally
other
Reefer was
statement-
going to be an insurance salesman.
The other statement I have for the Storm Court is spunkiest out of all the courts.
Yeah, just a little more feral than everyone else. I'm obsessed
Yeah.
with Reefer and the Storm Court.
Also obsessed with Reefer.
Okay, keep going. Sorry, this is important and like good.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you did nothing wrong. Why are you apologizing?
If I had met you a month ago, I could have fixed everything.
Time is a weird thing when it comes to me. But if there's one thing I know, every second that I spent with you in the mortar world felt like an eternity in the Feywild, and I loved it. But I want to see you happy, and if Landon makes you happy, that is amazing.
If I could be your forever, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Screaming, okay.
Because you deserve that. And if this person, I don't care what they are, if they hurt you, let me know, because somewhere in your castle I have a very powerful taser, and I am not afraid to use it.
Yeah. Well, we get there when we get there. I guess the wedding is going to be the night that you guys are leaving, so that's fun, and I'm going to be planning that best as possible, as I'm also trying to juggle lots of different things.
You're doing a great job, Janine.
So I also just wanted to take you on this walk just so you can see the kingdom a little bit. What I wanted to show you, but you were still recovering.
It's really lovely.
This is where I used to hide when I was younger. Me and my sister. This was our place. And then you like see dolls in the corner. You see like a trunk with like all the dresses for like dress up and stuff.
You DM scared me so hard when you were like, and you see, and I was just like,
Sorry.
no, you're fine. It's very cute. I was just like, I'm in player mode. My player mode was like, I'm the squishy one.
You are the squishy one, but also Steluna would.
If
Yeah, Lanta would not have said yes to that walk if he had any thought that like Steluna was gonna hurt you in any way, shape, or
God.
form. It was not.
if you need anything for her, I don't know. I'm used to just kind of slicing my hand open and letting someone go feral, and then everything's fixed. So I don't know. Can I cut off an arm?
No, we just need to do a little bit of a reset here, and she'll be okay.
Okay.
We'll just have to keep her going for the next week and a half. And of course, she'll be happy to come to my wedding night, because she has been excited about it ever since we were younger.
Maid of honor.
Yeah, maid of honor, just everything. She basically has it planned.
I can see her throwing the flower petals now.
Yeah. God, and her singing. Breathtaking.
It will be wonderful.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit there and talk. Moment of intimacy, yes.
Yeah. Which I feel bad, because now I have so many debts, because every single scene Julius has is just a moment of intimacy right now. And I'm just like, I'm rolling in debts, specifically
This
with
is
Deputy
just-
Smalls, but...
Intimacy day, baby.
Yeah, this has been the session of intimacy.
This has just been conversation.
I'm gonna change
also-
the stream title to Urban Shadows. Session of
Louisa,
intimacy.
Yes.
as Landon, was that a moment of intimacy for you earlier?
Oh, when I was talking to Simon.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would depend on how they felt about it. Because
They were an emotional wreck, so they don't know.
okay. Because I think Landon feels very bad and is trying to like make it up to Steluna, but I don't know. Like, I'm trying to determine if that comes more from a place of like guilt or legitimately like caring about them, and like I don't know that like, they know Steluna well enough to like really like feel this for them. It's more like I don't know. It is still
Weird. Yeah.
even if it is guilty though, it was still like a intimate moment. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd say
It
yes.
doesn't have to be a moment of intimacy to be an intimate moment.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah. Let's go yes.
Then you're taking.
One
Simon
of
only
Simon's
has
death.
2 over people. One is on Reefer and one is on Miranda.
I'll take the Reaper one.
Wait, hold on. Hold on one god.
Or did I mess
damn-
something up? Did you already cash that in, my friend?
No, Simon owes Reefer.
I mean, it might be both.
Simon owes Reefer because they are almost husbands.
Simon owes Reefer one debt.
Miranda
So does
already
Landon now.
Landon one, so I'm fine to take a second debt on my own character.
Okay.
I think that's really fun.
Julius
Because
Simon
Miranda is
has no debts, so you get a debt on. You get another one.
I don't need any more on Simon. I don't want to use them. I love them. Just not enough.
We need to do a recap of debts after this, guys. 'cause
Yeah, because currently mine is written in red crayon.
I can send you my screenshots of my debts.
This is how
she
disorganized my debts are written out, and then over here is my Icarus Tyree quotes of fame section of my character sheet.
God, the amount of quotes that are coming out of this session, guys.
I
It's been
am
crushed to be
very
left in
proud
me.
of there's two sides to every coin, wink, walk
That
away.
was very good.
Um, yeah, that's what happened with you.
That's what you missed on Atlas emotionally scarring NPCs.
Is
Talk
that
about emotionally scarring NPCs.
You physically scarred an NPC.
And Simon, I feel so bad about this, you guys.
It's okay. I think it's interesting.
At some point during the 2 weeks, we can roleplay this or not. I'm fine with either. I would try to go visit Breland, just like sit there for a little bit.
Oh, they will not let you even near the hall, like the wing.
They won't? Okay.
They will not let you nowhere near that wing.
Okay.
How does my research go?
Let's do a roll, kid.
All right, there are mechanics to this game. I forgot.
Also, I'm for sure gonna eat Wyatt soon.
Yeah.
Can we please roleplay that?
We can,
Yes.
yeah. But we can work on Louise's thing first.
Yes.
Because we need some lightheartedness, guy.
I mean,
this
if
is
I
so-
fail the roll, something goes terribly wrong, but it's fine.
Eli is here for 2 sessions.
I'm going to say you're going to do. Is this a hit the streets roll or is this a? You're gonna do. Investigate a place of power. Wait, which one do you want to go into first?
Let's do the Staluna thing first, because
Okay.
that seems to be more pressing with timetables.
Yeah.
Cool.
So-
So we'll roll for that with Wild.
With Wild.
Okay. Well, that's a 7. Thank you to my +1 for Wild.
Do you have something on Simon?
Landon, people who owe you. No.
Okay, never mind. Because you could have, I would have allowed a cash in that moment of a debt to try and help. So you on a hit you see below the surface. So the research that you're mostly getting of it is like the deal that specifically like Staluna took was not one that's usually in the books, and it was more of an underground one with them and their parents. Also, context, Wyatt, you would know this. The king was murdered. That is why Staluna is like the king now, like the queen now, because they had to take that power when their father died.
Do we have any clues about what the murdering was?
Like, who did it?
Yeah, like method, who did it, anything, poison poured in his ear, an apple orchard.
I was gonna say poison poured in the ear.
Stabbed in the middle of the night.
Ooh, that's a sexy way to go.
Interesting. Okay.
But a big reason, so like it's very strange for someone Staluna's age to be a female as this higher ranking power, and this is why she was forced to be married like really fast, and she had this opportunity to leave while everyone was recovering from the death of her father, and like she had this opportunity to find love.
Does Staluna / Simon use different pronouns? Is it?
The tragic backstory of sweet Simon is that they are very closeted back home and
Got
not appreciated.
Baby!
Simon is a complex ass character,
Cool.
and I love him
Janine.
with all of my heart.
Janine, you
My
made
poor
the
child.
perfect character for me to fall in love with. You were just like a session too late. If that first session hadn't... Oh, Louisa, I was thinking about the other day, the end of the first session of Urban
The
Shadows.
milkshake?
And then like Julius just was like,
My milkshake that brought the boys to the yard.
and Julius was just like,
Milkshake?
you can't save this one, bud, and just like patted you and then walked back inside. That slapped.
I like how both of your like interactions with your love interests happened at this.
Listen,
The diner.
diners make the gays horny.
It's just like in Mage the Awakening. We will
Cross
not stop
over.
having milkshakes at the diner.
Atlas is never allowed to go into a diner, apparently.
It's just like Riverdale.
Well, I want Mage Urban Shadows crossover so bad.
I mean, it's kind of
It's called Miranda.
It's called Miranda, yeah. Yeah, so that's what you're like. This is all the backstory that I made for Simon because they were my original character, guys. They are my child.
God, Janine, I wish that Simon weren't so good because then I would feel less bad about this.
Me too! Remember when Simon was an asshole for like one session and Julius liked him because he was an asshole and now they're just a genuinely good person?
Welcome to the Feywild, kid.
God, I thought marking corruption would mean like, oh, I went a little bit too far. I did something not great. But instead
It's
it means
down the dark path.
No, it's like down the dark path. And you, my MC being like, hey, Janine, Simon took a mark of corruption. You killed 3 werewolves. And I was like,
Oh, that's sexy. Shout out to Julius going kind of dark for a second and being like, have you ever killed a
How did it
werewolf?
feel to kill a werewolf? I noticed that. I was like,
that was dark. Yes, so that's the research. So like you like start going down the path of like learning this family history of Simon's.
Mhm.
Of like that's it. But like in the books, it's not reading. But I feel like you would understand like this was a deal that was done
mhm.
under the table. That
Got
is
it.
not common. Yeah. So if
Cool.
you wanted to fix it, the person you could possibly talk to is
The fiance?
the mom.
The mom. Interesting. Okay, I'll note that. And then should I do my research roll on the other one? The prophecy? See how that goes?
You're going to roll with power.
Cool. What is Landon's power?
Yeah,
Plus
this is
0.
roll shit.
Sexy. Love a good plus 0.
Better than a -1.
I got nothing.
You find the kids' book that Breland was probably talking about. And like when you open it, you do see like 2 Breland from Staluna. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Interesting. Noted. Cool. Let's feed on Wyatt.
I think if I'd known corruption was so bad, I wouldn't have done that. But that's only my fault for not doing the proper research. And it's like that's fun.
I have access to a corruption move, which is fun.
Yours? No, because I remember Louisa tried to do a corruption move, and I'm like, Louisa.
Mostly, I want her to have access to the corruption moves, but the time will come for that, and I'm not concerned.
Yeah.
Don't corrupt my boyfriend, please,
Not
because...
Landon. That was
Oh,
Miranda
okay.
who
I'm
I
okay
was
with Miranda getting corrupted. I don't care.
God, I would love to play Miranda. Feeding time.
Feeding time.
Yeah.
Fun.
Here's the thing. I've got eternal hunger. So I feel like after a couple days of just sort of like being around these humans and smelling their human blood all the time, and just being like, well,
Warm blood that's not cold.
yeah. And I'm like in very close quarters with them. And Wyatt offered. So it's like a time that like, I don't know, maybe Julius and Landon going on a walk or something like that. And I'm like,
Well, we can do it. We can do a fun intercut. Like Julius and Landon are on a walk, and then, anyways, Dante is eating Wyatt.
yeah, so I'm,
It's a metaphor.
I don't don't know.
Like the pasta.
I like.
Who's Dante? What?
I don't know how I would. I don't know how one communicates to a. Yep.
I'm gonna assume that this is probably like maybe a week into everything that's happened. Yeah, probably a week.
Yeah.
You've been getting they've been feeding you as well as they can. They can't give you humans. Is what the Feywild's doing to you?
They can't.
Well, they.
They don't. They don't.
They won't do it. But
Don't worry, you have 2 humans who have both gone, let me know when you need it, babe.
yeah. So you do that. It's the afternoon. The couple is gone. They're
I
probably.
can bring it up if you don't know how to bring it up.
Yeah, so like it's this time like you guys like we're both in the room or whatever, and she's been staring at you for like really too long.
You know, I know they're feeding you, but those blood packets seem rather unappetizing. Rather than eating a raw pig, wouldn't it be? So my offer's still on the table.
Get over here.
All right.
Get over here.
And like, okay,
Rip me, I have to pee again.
I do have to make a roll
Please don't kill me.
because yeah, so I hunger for human blood. Pick one when I feed. I hunger for when I feed. Roll with blood on a 10 plus. Choose 3 on a 7 and 9. Choose 2 on a miss. Something goes terribly wrong. So I don't know. Like I just sort of bite your fucking.
I'm warning. Please try not to kill me, though. That would.
I'm trying as hard as I can not to kill you, baby.
I trust you.
Well,
You kill.
no, I didn't kill him. On a miss, something goes terribly wrong.
Oh no.
And I rolled a 5.
Oh no.
Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be that I kill him. Janine, you get to decide what goes terribly wrong.
Janine, please don't kill me.
I'm gonna ask you, what is your let it out move thing?
What is let it out? I've never seen this.
Yeah, because it's never had to happen. 54.
Me? Or are you asking Eli?
It's on page 54 if you guys wanted to know what I'm looking at.
Let out.
No, let it out is not needed here.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys have never needed this.
This is fun. Is this for Dante?
I was thinking about it.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
Something terrible happens? Alright.
Is Wyatt dead?
Something terrible happens. We don't know what yet.
Why
I'm
is
so
that-
sorry.
No, this is.
Oh no!
So excited.
No, I'm not mad that something terrible happens. I'm sorry, Wyatt. Whoops. Sorry.
This is really interesting. I've never caused so much chaos in the course of one session.
Oh, here's the thing. Oh, fuck. Wyatt, you take 3 harm. Right? Because you guys take 4 as your max.
Isn't 5 our max?
5 is your max? Oh, you take 4 then. You're near death right now.
Oops.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, Landon and Dante's relationship was going so well.
Well, Wyatt, you can mark a scar to ignore all of that harm.
This is true.
I don't think I want to do that.
I think it's more fun if we come back and he's bleeding out, basically.
Bleeding out.
Yeah,
Oh my
so,
god. Alternate universe. Dante took Julius up on this offer, and it's Julius that this happens to. Alternate universe where
Dante!
Landon kills Dante.
Bye, Dante. Dante being Victor from Landon and Simon.
Oh.
dead.
You know, when you're stuck in a castle with my two boyfriends and they both kill
The
you.
entire moon court would murder you.
But don't worry, they don't
I'd
care
have
anymore
to-
because
I'd
they
have to
hate
retire to
Wyatt.
Reaper, yeah.
God, it's a good thing I'm here, huh?
Yeah, so Dante, you start feeding on Wyatt and you just keep going.
It's been a hot sec.
It's been so long since you've had like an actual thing to
And he's pretty hot-blooded. It's good.
I'm
Yeah.
glad.
To the point where you didn't realize until the last second and you just
Shit.
drop Wyatt, and Wyatt, you are unconscious. at
Okay.
this point.
It's okay, because this is Wyatt's kink.
Being dead is not why it's kink.
That's oh right, that's heathen.
Landon, kink shaming is my kink.
Yeah, so Dante, you're in a room with Wyatt on the ground. Hey, how's the lovebirds doing? How's your walk going?
Oh goodness, how is our walk going?
I don't.
Where have we?
How does it go? How do you, like? Do you show up at my door that we're kind of sharing and like?
Yeah, I think I asked if you'd like to come on a walk with me.
Like as a group or like?
Just you and me.
Yeah, I'd really like that. Give me a minute to get ready, and then I close the door.
Aren't you guys sharing a fucking room?
Yeah. And now Landon is locked out of it while Julius runs around going, Dante, what can I wear? I have nothing to wear.
Oh,
I could
I
wear
was doing
nothing.
this
No,
before.
that's too soon.
So like Dante is still here. Like this is before, yeah. So
Yeah, I could wear nothing. No, that's too soon. And then decides on like a little like white cardigan, nothing over it or nothing under it. And then just like a pair of like nice black skinny jeans. And it's like ready.
you look nice.
Thank you.
I don't know the grounds very well, so
Well, we'll have this guy with us. I'm sure we can ask.
it's fair. And Landon looks over at the guard really awkwardly, and then like looks back and is like, "So where do you recommend?" To the guard.
the pond?
Sure,
Sounds wonderful.
go to the pond.
All of my guard voices sound exactly the same.
You're valid.
You're valid. That's the nature of guards.
I don't know that I want to necessarily zoom in here, just because I feel like it's a lot of like kind of awkward pauses and like they're
Valid.
figuring each unless like I don't know. Is there anything you would like to zoom in on this walk?
I think if they're just having like nice and fun conversation, then no. But if they like discuss the relationship or discuss what's happening, which Julius wouldn't instigate, then I'd like to zoom in on that. And if
I think for the most part it's like happy and fun, and like as they're headed back, Landon is like, for what it's worth, I want your theory to be true.
and Julius like stops walking for a second. Fuck you. And then he like grabs your hand.
And I will accept the hint.
Oh, and
This
then
is
they
so
walk
cute.
and then they just walk back to the castle
And then they walk back.
in
hotel
silence. And then
that they've been.
Yeah, so you guys,
Dante and Wyatt.
Hey guys, we're home. It's like we're Donald Glover from Community walking in on
The pizza, it's on fire.
Do we come in and we see like Wyatt is unconscious on the floor, like bloody neck?
Bed.
unless Dante, you tried to clean it up.
I feel like I must have done something because I'm like, oh wait, shit. And like maybe like try to plug it up with a sheet or something and like put him on the bed and like I don't know if there's a carpet on this floor or not. Like, maybe, like
Would the guards have done anything? Like,
They are mostly watching out.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
not
cool.
watching in.
They're not watching in because they like Simon Staluna specifically said,
And like no one screamed. Like
yeah,
it's,
like Staluna was like, let them have their privacy. Just make sure no one is like.
they're all gonna
Sorry,
probably
Wyatt.
bone. They're all gonna bone one by one, so just
like-
don't look.
if we come in and we see like a bloody sheet, Wyatt's out. Landon is rushing Dante and pinning her.
Whoa! Hi?
What the hell did you do?
Really? Really?
Yes, really.
I
Landon,
had a snack, okay? I had a meal. Girls gotta eat. He's not dead.
Landon, he offered. And I'm like on the bed replacing where Dante was holding Wyatt's neck. The only thing that we can do now is go get someone to help him. He'll be fine. This happens.
Like Landon like lowers his arms and like step back and like looks at you and like looks at Dante, and he's like, couple of bad eggs, huh? And goes to go find someone to.
See, now Julius is gonna internalize that shit, Louisa.
Ooh.
Goes to go find someone to like help Wyatt.
Julius is just gonna go, Landon,
So
wait,
angry
and then just
right
be like,
Yeah, you find Simon as Luna. He was like casually reading a book at like the windowsill.
Still know that Wyatt's hurt. I don't.
I'm like,
It's.
do you know,
Dante fed on him.
Dante, do you know what blood type he is? Can you tell?
Yeah, oh Ned.
Red.
Why?
Me too, perfect.
Staluna closes the book. Dante fed on Wyatt.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know you don't love him, but I would appreciate medical assistance if you have it.
They're all going towards my sister.
Oopsies. Oopsie doopsie.
And I don't think anyone would want to help him.
I think I would have traded off with Dante and been like, hold his neck, and went after Landon.
I'll hold it.
Simon,
I'll-
and like, but
Rowan just walked into the street.
You're here at a time. So,
Oh, like, huh?
I
God, Landon pinning me is so sad.
I've done this myself before. Dante said we're the same blood type, so I just need some needles and just tubing.
absolutely not. Look, Simon, I'll owe you one. I'll owe you two. Like,
It's fine. I can handle this. You don't need to.
This isn't my realm of. My hands are a little tied right now.
hands orange.
Let me pull up my sheet. Do 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 do.
Landon doesn't let mortals die.
I know.
He has more attachment to mortality. than his
I'm gonna
attachment-
cash in a debt for Simon to give me a useful, and give a worthy and useful gift without cost.
Okay.
I want
How do you
stuff to do with blood transfusion.
How do you do it?
Simon,
We love that the first blood type I said, which is O neg, is
It's
the one that
come.
is the least
Universal donor.
It's the universal donor.
Yeah.
Ergo, you have to be O negative to get it.
Yeah.
a fun fact
I
about
said my blood type was red.
Julius's backstory is that is his actual blood type as decided upon because they found out about that, and that's why they decided to make him a blood bag instead of just killing him. Because they were like, oh shit, that tastes good. Yeah. But Atlas is a something, and I'm a universal receiver, so that
You can be
everyone,
positive if you're a universal.
yeah, everybody can give me blood, but I cannot give it to anyone but other people that
Fun
are.
fact, I'm B positive, which is the funniest thing.
I'm also B positive.
Oh,
I
gee.
have no idea what my blood type is.
I only
You
remember
crazy guy.
it feels fun and ironic.
So Julius, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk up to Simon. I'm gonna go. I can handle the rest by myself. I know he's not your favorite person, but we need him to get home. I just need a couple things.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank you.
And
I will erase one of my 3 debts on Simon.
cashed in a debt, baby.
We do love cashing in a debt.
I could cash in a debt on the Elliott family to do this, but I'm not conscious right now.
They would take the debt. Your debt is gone to them. Why? Because it's going to take more than just one. Because you have Julius giving the debt to Staluna, but it's also Staluna trying to convince the family to let this happen. So your debt on the whatever the family owes you, gone.
To
But
survive.
I do owe Breland one at this point, so
Yeah. So you, Simon Staluna comes back with just some of the things that you asked for. So like a needle and a tube, and it's just this is all I can get.
Oh, just
Cool. Yeah. No, I was gonna say let's skip over this,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it happens.
it happens. I don't do needles.
That's what I was about to.
I was just about to say like
Let's not intricately roleplay this.
Yeah.
No. God, I thought we were gonna skip it and just me. This is it.
No.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, you do not get your full hit points back. You are at 2 harm and conscious.
okay, great.
Do I take any harm?
You take 1. Because your body is used to this, unlike Wyatt's.
I'm used to losing a lot of blood very fast.
Whoops. I really know how to choose them.
Did
Pick
you-
the weak one out of the 2.
Did you hear the thing where I said don't kill me?
Yes.
Julius is like putting a band-aid over his arm and like stands up and like stumbles for a second and is just like,
Landon left the room when this was happening. Like,
that's
he-
completely valid.
He could like not.
No, that's valid.
He's
of
not
me.
here right now.
I hope you're
Did you-
doing better. I think I'm gonna go to
What?
bed.
You didn't have to do that. I owe one.
Recently, I've been told it's important to keep mortals alive. Do I agree? Who's to say? I'm going to bed, and Julius just kind of collapses into bed and like does the like little crawl, like, you know, when you're feeling a little sick but you're not like super sick, but you're just like, I don't.
Janine, can I just give Julius a dead on me, or do I wait till the end of the session?
But you can just say it.
Yeah, you take a dead on me.
Sexy.
For the next couple of nights when watches are happening, Landon takes the same watch as Dante again, but doesn't talk to her. So,
Fine, she doesn't talk to him.
yeah. They do sit in silence and look at the people like they were discussing previously.
So the morning after that session happened, Simon comes in with like the stuff that they usually hand out after you donate blood and stuff.
Orange juice and cookies.
Cookies.
I never had to donate blood because I am underweight to donate blood, so I don't know.
I tried, and that's how they found out I needed to take this.
Yeah, I faint. It's fun.
I'm too short.
I've donated blood. I've donated blood and received a blood transfusion, so I know all of it.
It's fun.
I've never donated blood. I did be the person who helped people donating blood once and flirted with the people who were donating blood.
Yeah.
Eli
So,
Cronin.
Steluna, Simon comes in like these, probably like a couple more days after. It's about 3 days before, the full moon. And like when you guys can leave and when Steluna is getting married, you do start seeing like, oh, Maddie, sweetie, you missed so much. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to watch back on this.
What's the last thing Maddie saw?
Maddie, what's the last thing you saw?
I think before you bit Wyatt.
Maddie is the gif of Troy Barnes in Community opening the door and they're...
Yeah, the pizza bags.
Maddie, sweetie.
Oops.
Maddie, there was a really beautiful moment right before this happened. And now everything's kind of ruined because I do feel like Julius just kind of jumping in.
I loved every aspect of this session.
Me too. I feel bad because Dante's now like... I feel bad for Dante.
But yeah, so you guys start seeing the kingdom is starting to get more into a celebration mode, or like decoration-wise, it's celebration mode. People-wise, it's still dreary because our sweet girl is still in a coma. Yes.
Question. On the sheet, it says that you naturally heal harm 1 a day.
Yeah, so yours should be...
So we should both be up to full. Okay.
But, yeah, so you guys are seeing that. Steluna comes in every morning, dropping off food, and, like, always comes in and drops off food for you guys. And was like, does anyone want to go out or something like that? And progressively you see less of a happier person and more like a more stoic presentation.
At the point when like the decorations are going up and stuff, I think Landon goes and tries to talk to Callista.
Ooh, okay.
Just a note about Steluna. At this point, Wyatt is... I assume Wyatt has heard about how unwilling Steluna was to help and is no longer talking to Steluna. Like, is just completely cold. Is just cold.
Do you ever get hit by just like, aw, I can't wait to like cuddle with my friends and talk about this session after it happens, but I can't. And
You can chat.
that was my
chat.
no, we can chat, but like my genuine thought was, and we've never done this, so I don't know why it was my thought, but my thought was, I can't wait for us all to just lay on top of each other in the common room and like
Callista.
touch-starved brain is touch-starved.
So she's currently in her study.
I'll knock on the door.
Come in.
Hello. And then I'll do I remember my promise I made. I do the little bow thing that's really awkward.
God, I love him.
Hi. So, this is not really my place, and I know that, and you can tell me to go, but what's the contract between Steluna and the Storm Court?
It is something that we've had in our family for a very long time. It is a contract that we made many, many, many centuries ago. And it is the firstborn daughter and the firstborn son of both respective courts will get married whenever that happens. Our court here has always had boys. And Steluna was our first girl.
Oh god. Here's the problem that Louisa Blatt is currently having, which is the easy and obvious way out of this.
Trans loophole.
Freelin and to out.
Trans loop. Hole.
So, I think Landon just kind of nods and says, like, thank you for sharing, and goes and finds Simon.
Okay.
This is not Landon's choice.
Okay.
This is Landon is gonna go find Simon. It's like, so, hi.
Hello.
I found out a little more about the deal that you're in.
Yep.
It's the wording of it was firstborn daughter.
Yes.
If you wanted to get out of it, I'm just telling you that my perception of events. Your choice.
Listen, a lot's already happening in my kingdom right now, and I don't want to break their hope. So, I'm going to say no to that part.
Just wanted to give you the option.
That was going to be the goal, but then my sister and court is the only way that she's going to be okay. So, thank you.
The Storm Court would then be beholden to her.
Hi, it is almost 11. What does that word mean?
She's the firstborn daughter then.
Okay.
They'd need her.
Basically what, and so the Storm Court would still want her to live and take care of her, because then it's her.
Cute.
Is what Landon is implying.
Okay, sorry, it's getting late in my brain's
No, you're completely valid.
Are we wrapping up soon, just out of curiosity?
Yeah,
I was thinking we were wrapping up when we got out of the Feywilds. Or, like, the night, like before we get to the night of, like, you know. Like, the next big thing would be the wedding day thing, so we'd stop.
That's still pushing it because my sister's not of age yet. Thank you for all you've done, but I am doing what needs to be done here. Okay. And they walk away.
Yeah, it's their choice. Landon's not pushing it.
Closeted trans, baby.
He found the loopholes, but he is not outing Simon without their consent. It's not happening.
We love that. And that is where we're gonna end that session. So
right
let's
before
do a
the
quick
wedding.
end of session. End of session moves, my friends. What do y'all? I gotta pull this up
God,
again.
this session was so good.
Lots and
Lots of things happened.
It was great on a narrative standpoint, terrible for Wyatt personally.
Well, Wyatt just got boned so much.
Wyatt just got so messed up this session. Good.
I'm sorry. I was also thinking in my head, the conversation that Dante won't have with Wyatt, where she apologizes and she's like, "It's been a while since I've had virgin blood." Like,
Wyatt is such not a virgin.
no, he's not. But he's never been fed on before.
Oh.
So she forgot that like humans are weak as fuck.
I think there's a possibility he may have been fed on at some point. Not
But
regularly.
like not in a Julius way where it's like, this is my job. You
Yeah.
can take more than you would take from a normal person.
Yeah.
And also I feel like Julius has like a pretty solid system in place of like, that's it, you need to tap off. Like, I'm out.
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of every session, if you learn something meaningful about a faction, increase your score in that faction by 1 and decrease your score in a different faction by 1. Tell the MC how your relationships to those communities have changed.
I think I'm moving Landon's Wild up 1 because I think Landon has learned a lot about the Wild and moving Power down 1. So it's really fun right now because Landon has Mortality 2, Night -1, Power -1, Wild 2.
I'm going to be honest here.
Mm-hmm.
May I also give you an alternate one? You just saw someone in the Night faction feed on.
Yeah, should I move that down and give a Night -2? Because that's also a thing. I should know you could go lower than a -1.
There should be a thing, I think.
Because it's not going up for Night.
You're at minus.
I'm at -1 for Night. Can I go to -2?
You can.
I'll do that then, because that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I think I also learned about the Wild, and so I'm gonna go up to 0. And then I might take my mortality down to 0.
Okay. Why would
I
you
think-
move your mortality down?
Because I feel like Julius is becoming farther removed from mortality.
Okay.
And is like just in general is losing himself to the world of mortality. Also physically gave blood to another mortal and was like, so like that giving and like kind of that giving up.
Okay.
If you have other ideas, I'm also
No,
fine with that.
That makes sense in this situation.
I don't know if giving a faction is just what you know about them, but I definitely learned a lot about Wild, so I would increase my faction.
If you increase, you have to decrease a different one.
Yeah, if you think that's appropriate, and take Night down 1.
So it's whatever you feel.
Because for obvious reasons, sorry, Icarus.
I love Dante. I can't wait for everyone to
Louisa
trust.
loves Dante.
Oh no, I know. Don't worry about it.
I can't wait for next session when everyone's like, oh yeah, I go down, who's the person you trust the least? Dante. And then
Trust the least.
Julius is like, still Wyatt.
Round Davis.
She didn't pick Wyatt though.
Huh?
Louisa picked me.
Yeah, I'd picked Dante before, but that was
No,
just
but
mostly
like
mixed up.
next
I
time
didn't
it'll
have
be,
a-
oh, who do you
yeah.
trust least? Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, worm.
Now it
We'll
is
have to come up with
solidly
some-
Dante.
Dante.
To become some good rumors.
Do
Yes.
you feel like you learned anything
Tristan is still
meaningful
talking.
about a faction?
I don't think I had any faction sort of
Okay.
big things. No, not really.
If someone did you a favor at a cost, tell the group you owe them a
I'm
debt.
sorry, I just thought. I didn't mean to. Are you home? Yes, you are. Okay, I won't. You're home tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not in control of it.
Did someone? To be fair, I didn't get anything, like no bonuses from eating you because I failed.
Hi, I'm back.
But he did. It was a favor because he did. I owe Wyatt 2 now. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like maybe she won't apologize, but she owes him.
Anyone else?
Wyatt gave me one.
If
I could argue. I can see why Dante would owe me, because I was like, Landon, let's not kill Dante. But I also can see why, like, Dante would be like, I don't care. So
That's the problem.
I think it can be argued both ways, and I'm fine with whichever way you choose. I'm not worried about having more debts.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. Like, especially if like she sort of like noticed this and she's like, oh wait, oops. Because you really were instrumental in me not dying. So, I'm gonna
Here's
owe
the
you
thing.
one, baby.
I'm not mad at Dante. Like, Wyatt is going to be a little more wary around her from now on. Won't offer that again, but he's not mad at her. He just thinks, like, that's what happens and that he should have known better. He more blames himself for that than anything
Well,
else.
if Julius,
Landon had just had a conversation with Dante. It's like, not all of us lose control. Like, and then like comes into White bloody and is like,
Wyatt's not mad.
I also,
I didn't kill him.
no, you didn't. But like, Landon's like, had something gone slightly worse, Wyatt would be dead.
Mhm.
And like,
Landon's valid to think this.
yeah, he
Dante wasn't lying about.
no.
But
okay,
also,
let's end the stream.
Yes.
So, farewell everyone in the
Thank
stream.
you.
Much love. Thank you for watching.